Huh? Purse first, bitch. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. What? I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. With all this money around me, pussy nigga, can't get near it, can't get near it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. With all this money around me, broke bitch, can't get near it. I done bossed up. I woke up this morning to a quarter in a soft cup. 86-inch on the wall, cup of the wall up. 86 bins and a foreign, put your card. That old ass whip sounding like it came from Walmart. Bust a pack with Zig in this bitch, we gon' have a ball. Well, let's see who get the ball first. Passing never ball hard. Baby, I'm a P, you gotta pay to hit my call off. Bought a double C, now she's a 98 in the 4-door. Baby, I can't see it, me being with a poor whore. Mini shopping spree on Valentino and Dior store. Money on the floor, so I gotta get it. Naked women on the top floor while I'm eating chicken. Said something I can hear you, cause my funds is sufficient. Running to them rags like a nigga in a scrimmage. Said something I can hear you, cause my funds is sufficient. Middle of the summer, turn this bitch into Christmas. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. What? I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. With all this money around me, pussy nigga, can't get near it, can't get near it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. With all this money around me, broke bitch, can't get near it.
I'm going dead, ain't about money, bitch, I'm tryna hear a check. These suicide diamonds got them bitches breaking necks. They going through your muscles, let a nigga try to flex. I hope you get the message, I'ma send it like a text. Flowing on that Cali, bitch, we only smoke the best. I know she wanna fuck, I'm tryna put it in her neck. I'm running up this money, I ain't running out of breath. I'm whipping in this foreign, hit the gas, nigga, let's run it up. This was next, in effect, take a guess in the jet. Put my hand on his tech, on the rep, he get sweat. Ice sheets, let him rest, that's a mess for a test. Come around, get checked, show respect, get your neck like a chain, that's a bet. All my niggas really with it, what the fuck you niggas saying? What you saying, niggas saying?
I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. What? I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. With all this money around me, pussy nigga, can't get near it, can't get near it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. With all this money around me, broke bitch, can't get near it. Baby, I'm a P, you gotta pay to hear my call off. Baby, I can't see it, me being with a poor whore.
Hey yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? Big Cash Global, yo, bro. Just wanted to show some love for your stream because you definitely got good looking, bro. We about to get to this 607 Unk and Captain Tazaryach, a big homie CC, I think. Bang that like button, gloves in the chat, all that.
Is abortion. The women have been erased from history, right? The women have been erased from history and suppressed and took it over by men. What do women feel? What do white? I don't know. All women, actually, they all my woman has to have an understanding. I don't need to understand his logic. I just need to obey it. Women are producing. Look at them. They take your soul. You got two bodies. You got an astral body and a physical body. Women. It's women, right? Right. They are the original teachers. Christ was doing one time. Come on, one time in the Bible. He told me he was a man. I told him he was a bitch. It attacks it. It attacks it. Stop. Let me stop. It's a female. So I think that once the women find peace with who they are, then things get better. But I think now women are too obsessed with pleasing the man.
They legalize abortion and spiritually dethrone the black woman's ability to love black children.
Welcome to X-Files, where we explain the previously unexplained. Today, we explore society's effects on the modern woman and our spiritual truths.
It never rains in California.
But it rained in hell. Here, a lot of people don't know. Yeah, it's wet in hell. Yeah, everything got water in it. So water is kind of, a lot of people don't know.
Well, thank you guys for all joining us here today at X-Files, where we're going to be explaining today's society's effect on the modern woman and also our spiritual truths. We have Big Homie CC, we have Cap Taz, and we have 6.
It's gonna say me last. Right? I mean, we gonna say me last. It's good, you gonna say me last, but I got something for you. I got healing for you, right? Okay, this healing so I can heal myself from your shit. Right? This is how I put love in the game. It's a frequency.
That's all.
No, it's stuff like
Hey, be careful with that.
Yeah, Pat, I appreciate the offer.
Offer what? What you offering?
No, you offer.
Oh, no, the preacher didn't do the offering in church. It's an offering around every week. And you try to offer shit, getting shit and taking shit and doing shit you do.
Back.
You tired of that shit yet?
You don't get none back from that.
No, I completely understand.
Yeah, that's an X-File. That's an X-File.
Yeah, you're talking about your personal game, though. That's for those around you.
That's an X-File. He'll pull that hammer out.
Come on, okay, well, this hammer is really, I think, the frequency. If you
ain't a hammer, so Thor got a hammer.
Listen, we can talk about Thor too, but you don't want to talk about Thor. You don't want to go there.
That's a body right.
Listen, I'm saying, listen, y'all don't want to say that. I'm saying, you know what this is? This. I keep saying this is all the hospital game. This is frequency healing. Listen, you got two bodies. You got an astral body, you got a physical body. They always want to work on your physical body. Come on, gang. They want to work on your physical body, but they can't heal it. They got to heal your astral body. With the body inside your, there's a body inside your body. All right. This is how you trust the body inside your body. It's made of frequency.
As you know, when your body exists together, you can control both of them without this.
Oh my God! Listen, I'm talking about the body inside the body. The body
I'm
you can't
talking about
see.
controlling both.
Come on, gang.
I'm agreeing with you.
Come on, gang. Listen,
All right, now look.
I'm agreeing with two bodies. Listen, this is like shit. All right.
Already. Let's line up with some shit. I believe in two bodies.
It's a lot.
Look, I control his body. Got him jumping off already. You see that?
That's that hammer.
It's you.
All right, so look, last time that we were here, we discussed life and death and the meaning of love. So today I want to make sure that we get to talk about society's effects on the modern woman and also our spiritual truths. There's different spiritual beliefs and different values that we all hold here in this room.
Belief in what man thinks is true. Oh, right. So we don't want to go with belief. The belief in what man thinks is true. When you believe something, that means you just don't know, right? Mm-hmm. But faith is something different. Faith is what man knows is true. So I don't deal with belief, gang. So I don't believe shit. I don't believe in God. I don't believe in the devil.
What you believe?
Yeah, I don't believe in shit. Believe in what man think is true. I know.
But you believe that hammer?
No.
You believe in something?
Do you believe it's a couch?
Yes.
No, you know it's a hammer. No, I know.
How do you know?
Because I use it and it heals me, right? Listen, it's different between, listen, I know because it heals me. It's different between, listen.
So that's how you use it.
Listen, come on, gang, you gay? Wait. I'm just translating the gay though. I'm just going to detail zest now. You ain't listen. You ain't work. He said, show us how you use it. But he said it was a zest out there. So you want me to get zesty with it.
Go ahead. Please let us know the difference between your spiritual truths and your spiritual beliefs.
Listen, I'm saying a belief of what man thinks is true. Listen, but I'm saying everybody watching this, don't be kind of like upset. I can't talk.
We hear you.
That's the problem, right? But listen, belief is what man thinks is true, right? You gotta have belief first, right? You gotta have belief in order to have faith, right? Because belief comes first, right? Because a lot of people believe in shit, but the act of knowing is different. Like, I know this shirt. I don't believe I got on the shirt, right? I know the skin. I don't believe the skin. If you have to believe in something, that means you just don't know.
So what if you're wrong?
Why you don't believe? I don't believe. I know. Listen, we believe in what we know. It's different between the true statement and the truth statement. I keep telling you that. Or the true statement can be true, proven false, but a truth statement can't. It's different.
So you believe there's something that you can confidently know, but you can.
I don't believe in shit. There's no belief. I don't believe in nothing.
He said he knows. We don't believe.
Well, so you know something, and it could still be wrong, but you still knew one.
No. But belief, what man thinks is true. What I know, and what I know never changes. Truth never changes. It doesn't need support.
Big homie, can you elaborate on that?
I'll say this. We spoke about societal effects on the women in the world that we live in today. I think one of the most paradoxical effects is that in America, 1 in 3 black women have killed multiple babies.
What?
Yeah, you know, Roe v. Wade was made to stop abortions because the white population in our country, they're having a genetic fall off and their birth rate is decreasing by a percentage every year. Now, they say by 2050 in this country, everybody will have Captain's or this gentleman's skin tone due to genetic pool mixing. These are one of the societal problems that are affecting us because now the family structure is fractured. And then now it's become a norm for, you know, ladies to just murder babies, especially in the black community. You know, when I travel abroad, you know, I go to Africa, trying to find groups of schoolgirls imitating. One guy was wanting to go talk to, he just got assassinated recently by a joint effort between Nigeria and the United States. Whenever I go talk to Al-Shabaab, they say we have to grow our army due to forced relationships. We don't even have that here. So why is there such a high abortion rate?
So where you get that culture?
Please, I'll add to what he's saying, because I'm going to tell you the spiritual side and the attack on women, because that's the subject, right?
Correct, sir.
He brought up Roe v. Wade, right? Which Roe v. Wade is before the 70s, right? If you look at the history of black women, when black women's spirit was better, they were being forced on the table that I'm only going to deliver your baby if you let me make sure you can't have no other babies. But having a baby meant everything for a black woman. It was absolutely everything. Even, what's the cat? Jesse Jackson said that if his mother listened to her doctor, he wouldn't be born. But she chose not to listen to the doctor because abortion was illegal.
Yeah, they were doing involuntary tube ties.
That's right. And then in the 70s, what did they do? Spiritually, they legalized abortion and spiritually dethroned the black woman's ability to love black children. Because since the 70s, the number one killer of black people is not black on black crime that they talk about, cancer, AIDS, alcoholism, drunk driving. The number one killer of black people is abortion. So that's the spiritual attack. The black woman looked at it as freedom. The white man knew that he would get us to kill ourselves. Control. That's the spiritual attack.
I'm going to say this. The spiritual attack on women go a little deeper than that. He went back to the 70s. I'm going to go deeper than that. Women is XX. The chromosome XX. Everything started from XX, right? You agree? And right now, X was first. That's why it came off XX, because XX was first. And that's the female, right? I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this to everybody that's watching this. It's been kind of like a switch swap. Everybody told you in the Bible that man was first and woman came from the real. That can't be true because everything started from XX. XY is just a smaller version of the X. So the XX, the Y is a smaller version of the X. It's like the mini-me of the, and this is true. Look, science proved this. Science proves this. Science proves this.
Okay.
XX, the Y is a mini version of the X. So first was the X, right? Because the X is whole and the Y is a mini version of that. But listen, I'm gonna say this, right? This is what I'm telling everybody this, right? You're gonna say, oh man, you saying women above men. I ain't saying that. I'm saying those I'm saying the original gene. Listen, I'm saying the original gene was XY in itself. Right? So the original was masculine and feminine, right? So for everybody to understand this, right, the original was masculine and feminine. So man is just a reflection of woman. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's diabolical. That's part of that spiritual.
That's what I'm saying.
That's how they spiritually.
That's true.
I got one challenge for you. Try Whisper Flow one time. And I promise you'll understand why I haven't typed.
Woman did not come from man. That's a lie. Let the Bible. Oh, you lied.
I said woman ain't come from man.
Let the Bible explain.
Why?
He said the Bible says that woman came from man.
That's what the Bible said.
It doesn't.
The Bible said it came from man. Real. It said the man was first, and when you sleep, they come real about it. It's woman. It's a damn lie.
That's why you don't know the Bible.
It's a damn lie.
I'm about to cut you now. In Genesis, the first chapter, mankind was created together. The male and female was created at the same time. That's the timeline of creation. On the 6th day.
That's what I just said. X and Y.
No.
I said it was together.
I know it's Genesis 2. You talk about Adam and Eve. That's why you're saying the real.
But I was the genetics. I was the genetics. I lost you.
But genetically,
You talking about Austin?
genetically, they were created at the same time. Correct. So the woman was created with her XX.
Correct.
The man was created with his XY. The reason why the man is created XY?
No.
Because if that's sperm is XY, that's a male.
No.
If that's sperm is XX, that's a female. You know who controls whether it's a female or a male? A man.
Listen, the track.
How are they arguing about scientific facts? What's going on?
The track back. That's not.
That's why you can't sit still.
The track back. The track back. They track back everybody from one woman. Listen, they track back everybody one woman after. That's why you get there, right? So listen, when your DNA goes inside a woman body, a woman body destroys the male DNA. That's what it does. It attacks it. It attacks it. It attacks it.
Here's the problem. Here's the problem. When he said they tracked the DNA to one woman in Africa, that's just one motherfucker. They
couldn't track it to a man. Because a man cannot be traced that far.
Let me finish.
Further than the woman.
That's just the only
everything has an X in it.
that they said they found. That doesn't mean that there wasn't other people around.
If that's the case,
a woman can't reproduce without a man.
That's a lie. It's a lie. In nature, hold up. In nature right now, it's an animal, right? We're not talking about animals. I'm going to this all connect, everything connected. Listen, in the nature right now, an animal, right? You know this? It's this animal. They're going to see y'all swallow our mom. This animal is a female, right? No, it was born pregnant. It was born. Stop. Listen, stop. Let me stop. There's a female. Here's the problem. They born. Hold up. Listen. But all they have is XX. So a woman can morph herself. But all this she got XX. That's how you know this is true.
You're talking about female. We're talking about humans.
Yes, they can do it too.
So who has done it? Prove it.
Mary. Mary done it. Mary done it with Jesus. Family conception. Mary got Jesus. That's one time. They have one time.
There are animals.
That's one time. Christ was doing more than one time. In the Bible. You told me he was a man. I told me he was a bitch. Jesus was also a woman. Jesus was a woman.
Hey, this let me prove it.
Listen. So, according to science, right? According to science, right? And according to the Bible said Jesus was 100% human. Agree? Right, 100% God, right?
No,
it said Jesus came through immaculate conception, right? Meaning there was no male energy. Right, my first time. The Bible don't. Let me speak. He said, let me speak. Right? Listen. Yeah. So in order for that to happen, if there was no male energy the first time, that means, like I was saying, the only thing that Mary can reproduce is XX. That means what she produced had to be a feminine energy, had to be Sophia, right? But listen. But what he says is true too. That's why I love this brother. Because this brother says so much truth. But listen, listen, I got to do something to say truth. That's why I know. Listen, I got to do something. Because it's a different type of story. Now in the Bible also, so the Bible is first.
He's laughing, but Unc has agnostic beliefs, so he believes that the creator is Sophia, a woman.
Our Bible is a whole bunch of books put together, right? So a lot of shit was took out. So now another Jesus in the Bible, right? And this one, the angel Gabriel entered Mary, right? Now, when that happened, listen.
What Bible is this?
It's like Gabriel, because the spirit of Gabriel, Mary.
It's a great question.
Bro, is that the spirit of Gabriel entered Mary? It's in the Bible.
What's the reference from? Which Bible?
No, it was saying the spirit entered. I'm telling you the entered.
Where did you get this information from?
Well, what's the Apostles' Creed? He was born of the Virgin Mary, suffered on Pontius Pilate, crucified, dead and buried. On the third day, he rose from the dead,
but y'all
ascended into heaven.
But y'all know virgin in Hebrew culture just means young woman. It don't mean she ain't never had sex. Exactly. So she can have had sex and still be a young savage.
Look, go ahead, see.
We need to pray.
You don't want to finish.
He started it.
Because this is the plight of being a man, right? Take Joseph, for example.
Joseph tapped that ass. I just want that for
everybody. So there's no such thing as the only thing is divine feminine.
Hold on, but they don't get into etymology and the actual transcription of the words. So it'll make it seem like Joseph just accepted that his wife didn't cheat and none of this, and it was just a celestial event. But do that sound realistic?
First of all, I'm saying, first of all, I knew Mary was kind of like fucking because they put her out. She was 30. She was 30. This whole Mary. Now Mary was.
Now she fucking. Okay, please hold on.
Let me talk. First of all, I said.
Imagine being able to build an app.
I never said my.
That's not in the Bible.
I never said my thought. What I said was this. I said this. Mary herself got
Everybody hit that like button, double tap the screen. Everybody do it at the same time. Just get it out the way. Double tap the screen, hit that like button.
kicked out of the school. She was going to school and practicing me, so she got kicked out when they found out she was pregnant. That's what I said.
That's not in the Bible.
Because this is before the Bible. If you understand, the Bible is one book, and I got different information. Right? I got a lot of different.
But who did this information come from? Because no one has ever said that Mary's going to school.
I'm a prophet.
Nah.
Right? When I speak, you better go ahead and take the prophet as the real shit. Right? Listen, I'll die to your kingdom. Listen, I'm saying this. I'm saying this.
We got you. We got you. We got to slow that. Whoa.
I'm gonna say this. Women, it's women, right?
Right.
They are the original teachers, right? Everybody right here, right now, you can't get when you come into the world, the woman taught you, right? First, right? And the men was working, right? The woman is the original teachers. Why come there's no book nowhere saying what the woman has taught? Listen, the woman has been erased from history, right? The woman has been erased from history and suppressed and took it over by men, by male. Right, I'm gonna say it's real, right? And I'm gonna say this, right? And you know that this is true because right now, everybody get a woman, they want to submit. Everybody think a woman should submit. Why come a man don't submit, right? But a woman is forced to submit. A woman is forced to be enslaved, right? Because a woman not aligned, right? According to a man, you're not aligned with the frequency of a man. But listen, I'm saying this, a man should be aligned with both frequencies. I tried to tell this nigga last time, he wouldn't listen. You gotta have a masculine and a feminine side of your brain.
A man's supposed to have no feminine.
I keep telling you this, you don't want to listen to me. You don't have to. You gotta have both. You gotta back to the right side of your brain.
Have a feminine spirit to relate.
No, I ain't said about the spirit. I said the brain. Listen,
ain't nothing feminine.
Listen, my brain not mine.
Women.
Listen.
Are you speaking about the
my brain not mine? Why do you think listen, nothing from mine. Listen, why do you think I say mine? Why does it say my cup, my body, mine is? That's a possession, nigga. This body is not mine, it's a possession. My body, my cup is a possession.
Who possesses it?
The consciousness.
Okay, yeah.
The consciousness, nigga.
So
the consciousness
doesn't have a feminine spirit.
No, it's the brain have a masculine and feminine side. I never said spirit, nigga.
Well, niggas
I never said spirit.
Niggas act like bitches and make it all.
Who's saying bitches? I said, you have the left and the right side of your brain, nigga.
I'm gonna tell you a proof of that.
It's a masculine and feminine side of your brain, nigga.
Okay.
Nigga, I'm saying.
Black women, because they kicked the man out of the house, have been putting their feminine whatever on these young boys for over 30 years. And look at these young boys.
I have to do this again.
They all got feminine energy.
I'm not gonna say like it. I'm not gonna say like it. Wait, let me finish.
Let him finish. You gotta
know what they lacking? They lacking the man. Because women, you know what women are? When a child is born, the woman is the nurturer.
And I will say, I walk into single mothers' homes all the time in my outreach program and combating trafficking. Mm-hmm. As soon as the kids hear me talk, they come running from up down the stairs.
Right.
And as soon as I'm ready to leave, they cry and they want.
Why is that?
Because women are man are protected.
Why is that?
Women are
because the family has been completely severed.
That's right.
Women are the ones.
You know what happens when that man when that child weans off that titty? It's passed to the man to put that discipline in.
Yeah, because that's why.
So that's the balance. So nobody, the thing about this, nobody takes away from man. But you know who takes away? Everybody takes away from what a man does, but they still want to blame him when things go wrong in our community.
You don't talk with light skin?
That's right.
You don't talk about light skin?
You see Drake?
Well, he goes back to Hebrew. Hebrew was the first language, so in Hebrew, that's what it means.
That's my point.
Hey, Drake just not Iceman. Right.
Hold on one second.
Unless you're skinny, right? You keep that.
Next part.
Unless you
listen. Hey, no, next part.
Please go ahead.
Listen.
We got 4 likes. I don't want to keep pausing it. Everybody double tap that screen, hit that like button. I know I ain't been around on this channel in a minute, but we been getting back in motion. Dropped a video today. Y'all been running it up. Let's hit that like button. Everybody get it out the way. Appreciate it in advance.
This is what
I said, right? You said.
I just want to be I want to say this, right?
Come on, say it, man.
When it comes to women, right?
You're saying that they need to be the leaders in the household.
I never said that. I said, listen, in order to lead, you must possess the original. The original was XY, right? The original was XY.
You just said the original was XY.
No, listen to me. That's when they get into this zone. They got split. I said, yeah, listen to me. Yeah, listen to me. I said we got split to this dimension. Listen, okay, right? You have a spiritual, you have a physical, right? In this dimension, physical, it got split to XY, right? And the Y is a small little version of the X. That's like saying man fell into body, right? I talk about the spiritual and I talk about the physical. So understand what I'm saying. So I'm saying the original is one, right?
And who made both?
Yeah, listen to me. It's never both. It's only one. Only one thing that was created, and one thing created was God. Everything else is just.
But who could have made both? The X or the XY?
Yeah, listen to me. You got to hear me out. Okay, you got to hear me out. Listen. So no matter where you go, they're like everything that you see in the world, no matter what, it's going to have an X in it. It's going to have divine feminine. Both man and female going to have X in it. Everybody here, him and him, when it's in their mama's stomach before they turned XY, they were both XX.
That's a lie,
right?
Oh, you was X and our daddy. This was XY.
You take this place.
Yes, the genetics. This is the first 2 weeks of the pregnancy of the baby.
Not true.
You are XX.
That's not
this
true.
Is the truth. The body is born.
That's
Look it
not
up.
true.
Look it up.
I did.
Look it up now.
The sperm.
It was sperm itself. I'm saying it's not before it turns to male. Before right it turns to male. I'm saying before.
You're talking about when it's in the game, right?
I'm saying no. Listen. The egg is always. I'm not. Listen. Before, yeah. Listen. Before.
It means unmarried in what language? And what culture are you speaking from? Perspective and narrative is always going to be from where your location is from.
Sex is determined.
So you're talking about in the man's body.
Before it's determined. In your body right now, it's an X and it's a Y.
In my balls, right?
It's an X and it's a Y in your body. In a female body.
Till I shoot the club.
Before it's genetically determined.
This is a never.
It's XX. And then the Y comes. But let me say this. For everybody's watching this. We don't appreciate our women, right? We look at them like they're beneath us, beneath our feet. We look at them like that because they're not as strong. But masculine strength, not the real strength. The real strength is in the mind, right? Because this reality is controlled by guards, right? And the key control of this reality is the emotions, right?
Damn, I hate to keep pausing it because I want to hear and let land. But everybody double tap that screen, hit that like button. Everybody just get it out the way. Global conscience, everybody at the same time, collective conscience, just double tap the screen real quick. Over appreciate in advance. Good looking.
And women and female intuition is a direct connection to the creator.
So I'm
not finished. You said let him finish.
No, go ahead. I'll let you finish.
I don't ask questions. Do you just stop me on purpose, bro?
I thought you were done.
No.
Took a long.
Yeah, I'm the one that said Hebrew. That's why I refer to the creator as Yahweh and Yahshua, because the J wasn't created during that time. But with that being said, everybody double tap that screen for me. Hit that like button real quick. If you watch on your TV, I understand. Good looking. But we do this every night. Intellectual Street Thoughts.
Listen, my pause is a breath for my next word. All right, got you. So when I pause, just let silence do what it do. Right?
Go ahead, you have the floor.
Right. But what I'm trying to say about women is different, right? A lot of people, like I said, they want to put women beneath men, right? And that's fine if you want to do that. But the right place to put a woman is beside, right? Right? I'm not above you, you're not beneath me, right? It's togetherness, right? Because that's what it's supposed to be, right? The master and the feminine, the left and the right side of your brain, right? Listen, CC protect women and children, right? I'm not gonna say they should be protected, but for me, I see the world as it is. It's only me, right? Even right now, as we sit here, the only person here is me. Him, We live all these different realities. This is not really Cap, right? This is a photocopy of Cap that's pretending to be him, that's actually doing what actually he can do. But in my simulation, he's not here, right? But when he leave here, he pop back into his body. But right now, they're acting like and duplicating what they believe he will be doing because we live in multiple realities.
Have you ever heard of Tuareg people? You ever heard of Tuareg people? And the Tuareg people in Mali and in Niger, the roles are completely reversed.
There we go.
The men wear face veils, the women go out and hunt, they the warriors. You see what I'm saying? This is in different parts of the world.
It's crazy.
There's also a secluded island where everybody is born feminine, born a woman, and when it's time for puberty at 11, 12 years old, that some become men and some stay female. How that works, I have no idea. Go do some more than surface level research, but there's a secluded island where that takes place. Everybody is born feminine, and then they mature into whatever they'll become. That's on my conspiracy theory channel. Check it out.
For geography and your societal and cultural norms determine who's who in your society. Go to Mauritania. Tomorrow in Mauritania, there's going to be a slave officer. You see what I'm saying? Who going to be getting sold? Women, kids. Over there, the men don't let you enslave them. They make you kill them. So that is something that is very, very...
Because slavery is a choice.
Go to Pakistan. You got families that have been in indentured servitude for 130 years.
Right.
Your geography determines what you are and your cultural lineage and bloodline. Here in America, we don't have national identity and we don't cherish and flourish our...
America has no culture, zero. I don't know why they subtracted that from there once in this corporation. But everybody double tap that screen, hit that like button real quick so I ain't got to pause it no more unless I'm giving my narrative. Everybody double tap that screen, intellectual street thoughts, and give your narrative and opinion. We can agree to disagree. Everybody bang that like button for me real quick. It helps more than you think. Let's get it out the way so I ain't got to sound like a broken record. Boop, boop. It's over.
Our own bloodlines, therefore we don't own a lot of anything. We just see people acting crazy over the Audemars Swatch collaboration. Less than 5% of Audemars GDP is African American. Just like we see niggas act crazy over who had a blue check and who didn't. Nobody owns that. So what is this? Tribalism. Tribalism is something that's affecting us and our people because the Igbo have literature that said they was...
I would beg to differ. White Americans, I believe they do have culture. They do have culture. They got America. They got shit that they follow and run by, pagan holidays, shit like that. I think that would be a argument.
Was alive in the time of Allen. And they had 500 different countries in Nigeria, different kingdoms.
Also, culture cannot be assigned to a color. Like, so it got to be American or it got to be like, you feel me? It can't be black. Like, black is a color. It's not a nationality.
So, me and Captain was having a conversation.
There's no black country. Like, you can't go to country black. Like, you can't go to the country white.
Who's responsible for reparations?
Right.
If when I lived in Africa, we watched African kings and chiefs and elders apologize for the slave trade, when if you watch Indian, what Captain does, the white man went over there, convinced them to sell their own people.
The white man got with the black man. It's the same. It's white.
And you know, I always have to speak on the Barbary slave trade for the people that don't know. Before, it was 1.3 million white individuals, Caucasians, I don't call them white, Caucasians, enslaved by Africans. 1.3 million. Nobody talks about the Barbary slave trade. Look that up. Do your own research. Barbary slave trade. It happened. And come back and holler at me. So it's about the narrative that's given. They could have taught us about that instead of the other one.
You can't say that, bro. They DNA only go back 7,000 years. We was wearing diamond chains 7,000 years ago. We've been wearing diamond chains 3,000 BC.
Real, man.
3,000 before.
Sharon, what's going on? What's the deal? Official Global member. I had to go. I'm going live on this channel only. The other channel, I'm going to just drop conspiracy theory. So shout out to Shannon for tapping in. Sharon, excuse me, love.
It's on my grandma's on my life. This is how diamonds did. This is what diamonds gave. The diamond was nothing. This is what happened. One company in the world bought all the diamonds. Listen, gold, yeah. Listen to me, gang. One company bought 80% of the diamonds, right? 80% of the diamonds, man. Now, diamonds was not good. They was not nothing. They was a piece of dirt. One company bought them all, but then they inflated them. They inflated them and made everybody think they had obsession when they wasn't worth shit, right? Now, gold, yes.
So, are you gonna say who? Are you gonna say who did that to the market, or are you just gonna just say a family? They didn't buy 80%. They choked up 90%. And it started with an R.
Gold, yes. Gold, yes. Gold was the most valuable thing, yes. We weren't gold.
And then they made fossil fuels. They gave them the money to create the term fossil fuels. They gave scientists the money to create the term fossil fuels. I don't want to get into all of that on this channel because this channel is not for that, and I don't want them problems with the algorithm on this channel. So I'm not going to speak too in depth on that. If you want deep dives on them kind of conversations, take it to my other channel. This is straight entertainment.
Oh, but diamonds, no. Diamonds is a trick by the white man.
But there's no such thing. Oil, there's no such thing as fossil fuel. Oil is produced abundantly by the earth and it will never stop. Entertainment purposes only.
Replace gold. They want to get the flag and shit. But gold is where the wave ring came at that time. When the wave came, and you know what got diamonds off forever. One that said diamonds off forever, that was a marketing trick that tricked the world and made everybody think that diamonds was the money for the whole time, the gold and the money.
But why is this? But why is this? Because what is gold? Gold is a superconductor.
Yeah.
All of the
gold always had a special place.
100%. Yeah, you know, back in our homeland, while I travel around, you see people, they got gold dust on their skin. Like, it's in our genetics to want to stand out and look good, bro. Like, I went to a village where they use urine to dye the color of their hair.
I ain't knowing this.
To put designs in their hair.
When I was in jail, it's true story. When I was in jail, I was sick, right? This ain't, I don't know.
Wait. I just want to put this out. We are not them motherfuckers that put our head under cow piss.
I just
there's a distinct difference.
But that's what I did with Pete. When I was in jail, right? When I was in jail, right?
They did with Pete.
When I was in jail, I was in federal institution, right? The whole time I was sick, right? I was sick for a long time. And I couldn't get better. And I realized that it was healing process in my youth, right? So I started peeing.
Hey, if y'all want me to go more in depth on stuff like this and want my narrative, which I do have in depth, more than 10,000 hours, 150 episodes, 2 hours each in topics like this, go to that channel I just dropped right there. That's my esoteric channel where we really get into it, the global mafia. But they playing with the algorithm with me on that channel. So I'm back to my entertainment channel. We got to keep getting the message going, but I got to watch what I say. I can't say too much on this channel.
I started peeing.
But if y'all want that esoteric knowledge, tap in on my Instagram or just hit that link.
My food.
Everything the same. Everything is always the same. TikTok, IG, Twitch, everything.
And eating it, and I got better.
Capital K, $.
It's true. It's true. Because, listen, I could not go to...
That's dangerous, man.
It's dangerous to take too much and kill you. But at the same time...
I'm going to say something right. Just going to roll right. My grandma from the South, if you had acne on your face, my grandma would take baby piss and actually rub it on your face. I'm gonna join you on the crazy shit, right?
Now look, my grandma was
yeah, my grandmother used to say, and I don't think she was crazy that she never put the piss on my face. For the record. Well, my grandma used to take the baby piss and she would rub it. If you had an acne problem, my grandma would have her own remedy for everything. She would take that baby piss.
YouTube, I don't know what I'm talking about, but look at the history of people who have found ways to connect to the etheric grid like Tesla did, and they became non-existent. I'm not gonna talk about it like I said on this channel, but y'all asked, so I'll tell y'all what I get into a little bit. Also, if it sways the public market, or if it is security of the nation, you cannot put that patent out unless you sell it to the government. So that's also that. There's that. So if you create something great, don't bring it to them people. YouTube, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just telling stories on this channel. They asked a question. I'm just talking about a movie I saw.
Piss. So I don't know about his piss curing nothing.
But it's not gonna be because my piss good for me, bad for you, right? It's toxic for you.
And you can admit that drinking too much would be damaged.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But
I'll see. I heard about this. I was a bodyguard for boxers at Robert Easter, and some of the Mexican fighters in there, they wouldn't drink Gatorade. They would drink their piss to replenish what they lost. But some of them began to get like kidney failure if they drank too much.
Yeah, because that's called toxic waste.
Yeah.
But it's just like the sunlight. The sunlight, like
once your body is failed you, there's no more need for you to
A
reinject.
little bit of it
Only the white people.
A little bit at a time.
It's only toxic.
No. Right. This is the radiation I'm talking about.
Radiation. That's what I'm talking about. But the radiation of the sun only fucks up. Hey, you ever see what
Too much radiation.
Also a lie, even for my Caucasian people. Only thing that's bad for you is that sunscreen you putting on. Entertainment purposes only. Hey, let's get to 50 likes on this channel. Everybody double tap that screen. Let's get to 50 likes by the hour mark. You feel me? I would hate to have to pause it, keep pausing it. I appreciate it in advance. I know we're enjoying the content. I need y'all to hit that like button for me. I hate sounding like a goddamn broken record. Appreciate it in advance though. Double tap that screen. But at the hour mark, we will go on a pause though. I do need them likes. You feel me?
everybody, but when you get a chance, they had a violet test, right?
Help find more like-minded people, help the channel grow. You know what I'm saying?
Where they had this camera. I read. No, nigga.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's just But they had this fucking violet test where they had this camera that would emit the violet to emulate the violet rays that come from the sun.
Right.
And every white person that walked in front of it, their skin was blacker than the motherfucker.
Right.
But every black person that walked in front of it, their skin was beautiful. Because our melanin, our makeup is different. Our DNA is different.
It's only different.
They're the real. Y'all talk about the reptilians.
It's only different.
It's just white people.
It's only different. It's only different.
No. What you just said right now, I'm finna say something. Declassified documents came out in the UFO file saying the FBI, CIA were tracking reptilian bloodlines to oligarch families like Rockefeller, the royal family in Britain, tracking those families.
Which you have to track
because their DNA has
Mason's Rothschild.
no, their DNA has basically what Cro-Magnon is.
You got alien DNA in you. When you was in school and they lined you up, they took your DNA, they took your blood because you have natural abilities inside of you, right? That a lot of people don't understand, right? Because you, like he said, you not only have a lot of abilities, but you are a creator of a lot of things that you don't even know you create. Right, that's all I'm gonna say, and I'm saying that shit for real, bro.
Yeah, we hold it. We special.
Right, I'm gonna get real. Everything is special in the whole.
Yeah, it was some groups I wanted to say.
What you gonna do? You gonna conduct interview?
I'm waiting for you to take your pause. You ready? You take your break?
You been talking everything.
Certain groups I wanted to say.
I'm waiting.
Go look at everybody watching this. Go look at G17 CIA officer John Ramirez PowerPoint presentation. Some groups I wanted to say they don't get no more X-Files than that. He ran the CIA X-Files program.
Now, what we're talking about right now, these different practices and these values that we were taught, they're what spiritually build us up throughout our cultures.
Right.
Who benefits for disrupting our practices to tell us that they're good or evil, or they're disgusting, or that we should be outcasts?
Vampires.
Smart founders know something most people miss. Get your domain name even if you're not ready to launch your business. With Wix, you can grab yours now.
Yeah, that's why we say the white man is the devil. That's who it is. Let me just tell the truth.
It goes back to the same motherfucking.
Vampires, devils, reptilians, the white man.
Okay, go ahead.
It don't matter. They gonna play it. Listen, everybody going. You want to know who disrupted it? That's
See, this why I don't rock with the Hebrew Israelites, because they be on that silly shit like this, talking about the white man is going to hell and all that weird ass shit. That just sounds ignorant. You feel me? So, yeah.
Wait a minute, tell me it's not. Tell me your mind. It's nobody line. I'm gonna tell you mine. Everybody gonna point the blame, right? We're gonna tell you. Everything happened from one reason. That they have choices, right? People make choices, right? Them choices that you make bring certain realities to this world. I'm gonna say this. Everybody watching this, I'm gonna say this. This world is controlled by your mouth. So everybody here that's watching this is saying, I can't stand my life. I can't stand this shit. I can't stand this shit. Right. Fuck this shit. You are writing your own life with your mouth. I agree. Right? Your mouth. Right? So if you want to change your life, you simply change your mouth. Right? A lot of people don't do that, right? Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying. So you ought to control it. A lot of people going to give credit or say that outside influence can provide the choice you have to make. Them are the noise. That's the noise. Yeah, there you go. When you don't listen to the noise and do what you try to do, then it's nothing that can stop you, right? But if you listen to the noise, it's your fault, right? Because listen, the tricks are done trick you, right? Listen, I go in the hood all the time. I ride past the prostitute shit. I don't fuck. I don't get the bitch. My dick still get hard, but I don't get them. I'm good. No, for real. Listen, but it's my choice. I can choose to get out and fuck her. I can choose not to. That becomes a choice. I'm glad you chose not to. Bro. Yeah, I'm crazy. It becomes a choice. You know what I'm saying? Everything in life becomes a choice.
So even if you do have a choice, what if there's laws that are built against you? There's a lot of laws for women in this country that restrict them from making choices of being as strong as you.
Like what? It's a choice to follow. I don't pay my bill.
Can you tell what laws he talking about? Absolutely. We'll talk about the unfair wages. We'll also talk about abortion rights.
Nigga, 1960 bodies.
What I mean, wages? The black woman is at a monetary level.
Why you say black? Because that's why I call the white and the Chinese all up race. White women. Oh, you ain't even do that. You ain't do that to the white bird women. That's what the white women not. Women are all divine. What do women feel? What do white? All women, my bad. Actually, they all mine. You can't find a woman watching this ain't mine.
You just said that you don't take claim over anything, and now you just said it.
The information is definitely not readily available because I go to the affluent areas and go to their libraries and look for books written before 1950s, before they start, shaking things up a little bit and rewriting history. And they're hard to find, even in the librarians, because of the way I look. They're surprised. They are over exuberant about helping me trying to figure it out, but they can't find it.
Every woman is mine.
Because I am every woman. I am every woman. I'm more woman than man.
He said every woman.
I'm saying we connected. We one. I said I'm every woman. Cut that part out.
I ain't mean it like that. He's like, yeah.
Don't cut none of this shit out. I'm saying me and the woman are connected. We one. We intertwined. 100%. We're the same. I mean, not the same.
Not the same.
But we're the same. We're the same.
When he said that gay and straight, this is gonna be a fucking episode. He said gay and straight was the same.
It is the same.
No, it's not.
Please elaborate how it's the same.
What I'm saying. It can be the same. Everybody.
A lot of gay dudes wear diapers.
The thought itself.
Did you know that?
They say what they're saying.
Think about that.
Nobody on earth.
No, let's keep it real.
Nobody on earth is responsible for their thoughts.
This is fast. A lot of gay dudes wear diapers.
Hold on. Nobody.
Why else nobody?
Nobody on earth can create a thought. Nobody.
Gotta be trusted. Wow. This is wild. Go ahead. I hear you. Come on. Listen, we all cooking today.
Listen, nobody on earth can create a thought. Right? Nobody can. Thoughts just come in your head, right? When you choose to act on a thought, then that thought comes.
Mark Will, shout out to you for that gift, love one that allowed me to keep being able to say what I want, keep these vibes going every night. Shout out to you, family.
It's reality. This is what I'm saying. thoughts just come in, they come out, they come in, they come out, they come in, they come out, right? Everybody got the same 24 hours in a day. Everybody got the same everything. No one is different. If I take a homosexual man, put him right here, and a heterosexual man, put him right here, strip them both butt naked, how you gonna tell the difference?
Fingernails.
No, you won't know the difference. They are the same. Right?
How you tell the difference?
Right? The difference come in choices, come in perception.
Look at
everybody's perception.
Look at our fingernails.
His spirit.
Let's look at your fingernails.
There's a spirit.
Why y'all talking about spirits, gang? It's all spirit.
I'm telling you. You start. I'm gonna tell you how. You said we all got two. I agreed with you. When this started out, right? When this first started, you said we got two. Right. We got our flesh, we got our spirit. Mm-hmm. The flesh is one way. Right. So you take them same two men, you said they naked, you don't know the difference. You don't know the difference maybe fleshly, because we all got chest, arms, face, etc. But the spirit that's attached to the factory and to the homosexual is going to look different than the spirit that's heterosexual.
If you're not in word, you can't see it. This you can see it. You can see it.
Right. I said
I can see it. Right. But you walk the room, motherfucker can't see it.
And then you're going to get fucked by the homosexual.
I'm saying everybody can't see it.
You can't see them.
All I'm saying is, I was talking to Big Homie CC, right? He told me. He said he hate when you put the spiritual goggles on. When you put them on,
magic glasses.
These magic glasses, you can end up going cuckoo for cocoa. If you're not ready, right? If you're not ready, listen. Right. But once you put them on, you can never take them off.
That's right.
Only thing about a word is because we see everything before it happens. Motherfuckers be talking to me, I can finish their sentences before they say it. Right? Because I'm completely aware of what's going on. Right. One thing about being aware, we can see the future. Right? Because I can understand if you about to say it before you say it. Just off the end, like he said, if they walk in the room, you put 2 men in front of me, but lady, I can tell the fact.
I don't know why they should know to tell the fact.
I ain't watching them. I'm watching. Did you know this? Did you know we all rainbow people? Did you know everybody made out of rainbow? Yeah. The only color exists on this planet is rainbow. Only colors exist right now is rainbow. And everything right now is made out of rainbow colors. So we all rainbow.
Well, that's like the several different colors of the Christian.
All the things is rainbow. So we all rainbow.
Separate colors.
No, we all rainbow.
Everybody
you don't want to be rainbow.
You ain't get rainbow.
And if I say gay, and if I say
we ain't date rainbow, that's all I'm saying.
So let me ask you this question.
We straight up heterosexual.
That's right.
Shit.
It's just that you can understand awareness.
Hello.
Yes.
You know awareness and what's going on around you, and that you're also spiritually connected. Do you feel that you have a responsibility to look out to help uplift these women that are strong in today's society?
How do you feel? I mean, remind me, because like
Big Daddy Kane had a song. How
feelings are different,
or is it your obligation?
Big Daddy Kane better than what's
obligation? Listen, I don't live like obligation. I'm never gonna say.
Hold on 1 second,
I don't live life with obligation. I'm never gonna say what I will and won't do, right? Because that kind of like hold me to something, right? Because that moment gonna determine what should happen. When it comes to women, I'll say this, and I'm gonna reference something that everybody know. Not to say that I believe this, but say that it's good for this reference. Last will be first, and first will be last, right? And I think that everybody will have a chance to live both sides of the life if you're gonna live this life right. Because I believe without being poor, you can't understand rich. I believe without being that, then you won't understand. Like, you gotta have both sides. Because without rich, there is no poor. Without pain, there is no happiness. It's like a flip of a coin. They come with each other. The only thing that don't come with each other.
No, there's some people who rich that ain't gonna know the other side. There's some people who poor that's not gonna know the other side either. Some people won't make it to the other side of the spectrum.
It's peace. So I think that once the women find peace with who they are, then things will get better. But I think now women are too obsessed with pleasing a man. Because when it comes to women, they want to please men. They want to look good for men. They want to do this for men. They want to say they got good wet pussy for men because they don't know what men want. We don't tell them what we want. We tell them what we like. We like pussy. But women can't figure out what we want because they don't know. They not aware enough, right? Not only they not aware enough because they are too aware of what they look like. They too busy worried about the outer. But all men that's watching this, even the dumbest man, use this. We use this like a motherfucker. We can't help but use this. And women, they can't help but use their emotion. So that's what's kind of like the problem. Is why we put them together and everything good.
So, okay, Cap, go ahead, your take on that.
Say what I'm taking. My take on it. It's my responsibility.
Do you feel like there's an obligation if you have this awareness and you're spiritually connected,
right,
men and women, to help uplift these strong women?
Let me tell you something. Black men are the only ones that can fix this black woman. This woman is a monster.
Nigga, black men do everything.
You damn right. Like, what can't do? Tell me what black men can't do.
Get a job.
Black men can't.
A black nigga can't get a job. That's for sure.
A black man without a job can still fix a woman. See, that black man's mind, because a job has nothing to do with intelligence.
That's their favorite character.
If you ain't, let me cook now. It's a lot of niggas that got jobs that's not intelligent. Even the Bible would tell you that a man's wisdom comes by his leisure, not by his work. If he's working 8 to 10 hours a day, he has no time to gain wisdom. So we can't use a job as a litmus test to correcting a black woman. You see this black woman, this bitch has been running loose. Since the 70s, she has been taught she does not need a man. Since the 70s, she has not had a father. So she has never had nobody to tell her what to do. So when you come and give her genuine love and say, babe, I don't think you should wear that dress that high. When you go out there, they're going to attack you. Because a father never told her not to dress right, she think you controlling her. And here's the crazy part what women don't think, but women don't understand. Women will give all the pussy and head in the world to a man, but when he says don't dress a certain way, she will say, you don't own me. He don't. When he done humbled her in the only way that any man should ever humble her, and that's her fucking body. Listen, if you give that body to a man, give that mind to a man, let that man protect you and guide you. So is it my responsibility? Hell yeah, because if we don't protect our women, who will? Nobody. The white man, let me tell you something. The white man, African Asian, but I'm gonna focus on the white man. You know how much the white man protects his woman? As male chauvinistic as they say Donald Trump is, go do the research. Them white bitches love voting for Donald Trump to be president. Because as chauvinistic as he is,
chauvinistic and misogynistic, all of them is liberal white women words. Like to take masculinity away from any man with any color, so you can't fight back against the system. When masculinity became toxic, just being a man became toxic. That was a part of the script. Intellectual, entertainment purposes only. YouTube, I don't know what I'm talking about.
he's protection. What we think is that we gotta let the woman lead. The woman got some intuition. That bitch ain't got no intuition unless she's telling you that you got another bitch.
Hold on, stop. Oh, hell no. Let me finish. I'm cooking. They just don't let you just let the woman know. You ain't done. I ain't just done.
Let me tell you the problem. Let me just tell you the problem. The minute you say that black woman got to get corrected, it's always somebody saying,
you can't correct.
Ain't you? Yes, you can.
Correct her for what? She already white.
I know a ton of women that lived as lesbians. I know a ton of women that live as kicking their man out of the house, putting them on child support. And we've come and corrected them, taken them off of child support. They done gave up lesbianism. That father is back in the house and we restored those homes. You know what they said? Thank you, Kat. Thank you for showing me how much of a monster I was, because I was raised in a culture where this is okay. Reverse it. When we say the same thing about sons, if I say black men got to stop having generational games, however I correct them, that's okay, because it's a man. For women, we think we got to tiptoe and talk to them this kind of way. That bitch been talked to nicely enough. She now need to be told, shut the fuck up. You can't wear this. You can't go here. She's like a woman at a park bench. You know, a public park bench, everybody sits on it. That's the black woman. She's a public park bench that everybody can sit on. When I want the black woman to be, I want her to be exclusive. I want you to have to sit, go through a jungle, go through anything, go through trials and tribulations before you can even talk to that black woman. That's how valuable she is to me. So I'm not speaking from a demeaning position. I want to put her in her position. I want to put her on a pedestal that is not abusive. The ones that want her to be God and do all that other shit, they just want her.
Let me say this. Every time something is good to you, right? Every time something is real good, you want to hold on to it, right? When it's real good, you want to take possession of it. Green, right? Listen, pussy becomes so good that men now want to possess it, right? They want to possess it and control it. Listen, women have been treated unfairly, right? And it's a unjust thing, right? Because they have been treated unjustly by nothing but the men, right? I'm gonna say this. back in the days, they used to have sex changes because the woman vagina is a natural healer, right? It can heal a man. It can uplift a man. I mean, your spiritual level, right? But that's because it's been polluted.
So I got the hot button.
That's because now
change your life.
Because now the woman has been polluted, right? But before pollution, the woman vagina was healing for the man, right? And they had sex changes where you go in and women used to just have sex with high vibrational men, right? And raise their vibrational levels, right? And sex was just a thing. Now people become too attached to the sex, right? Relationships now is all about sex. The sex has become like, you guys just have it with me. You can't be free with your body. That's her body. What she chooses to do with her body is her choice. Listen, I love a woman. There's one thing about love. I love you even if you don't love me. Listen, I don't require you to love me for me to love you, right? Listen, I'm gonna say this. Life itself and woman itself is kind of like the same. They both are beautiful, right? So I'm gonna say this. A lot of men do feel the need that they need to teach a woman because a lot of women are lying. But I believe this. Only thing that can teach anybody is time. It's pain. It's pressure, right? To treat and teach a good woman, give her a broke nigga. She learns from that, right?
You can go through all the experience in the world, but if you don't take them as lessons and adhere to them as lessons and see the learning points in them, then it doesn't matter. You're not going to have the right headspace to grow from them. Simple as that. Everybody double tap that screen, hit that like button. Intellectual Street Thoughts, episode 156.
Because you cannot give a man that's fully aware. She ain't gonna learn from that, right? She gonna learn from having to help the nigga that won't a nigga like his mama. That's what I'm saying. All these niggas is crazy. These niggas like, I want a bitch like my mama. Nigga, you want to fuck your mama?
That's wild.
Shout out to bro who said he posts Dean and AB clips. Hey, I'm gonna be dropping something too. I'll be going live when Dean and AB be on, when they go live, when they stream on Kick. We've been doing 50K a night, running it up. Shout out to you, bro. Shit, clip up some of my reactions too. Do it up. I'm about to sub up to you.
Oh, fuck your mama?
I agree with that.
That was you telling me?
It's called an Oedipus complex.
So when it comes to that, I'm gonna say this. I love women. I love kids.
Yeah, free range and clutch. Clip me up whenever I go brazy on a rant, bro.
But I'll protect neither.
Big home.
So exactly, what?
Yeah,
Please, what's your thoughts on that?
You say you don't protect neither.
Protect themselves. So they will learn.
See, that's the thing, though. Like being a human, and this is why, you know, when you look at Mormonism, the Mormons believe us as Black people are 60% animal, right? But here's the thing. Us as humans, we are the only species who babies, when they come out, don't walk right away. Can't run right away. So that goes to show that something happens. You feel me? In the Bible it says we were made in the image of the prime creator.
That's because you said we used to walk right away.
No, never. So that's the thing. So like, if you bring a baby into this world and you don't protect it, it's gonna die.
Right.
And then that goes to show that you're a person with no soul.
I'm not saying that don't protect it like that. You understand that protection is different. Here go my thing, right? If a child that I got trip over that and fall, I'm not gonna rush to pick it up.
He can learn from a tribal.
That's what I'm saying.
Tribal
so I'm saying that a child true learning ability should come from awareness, not from being controlled. To have a thought. Right now, if a child is born in my household or his household, right? Listen to this. If a child is born in his household, it's automatically Hebrew Israelite. It don't have a choice because it grew up in his household. It don't have a choice.
That's his geography.
Exactly. Which religion to choose or which God to pick. This is what I'm saying. Your choice becomes limited.
Any other God he gonna say these are not my children.
Your choice become limited to your environment.
That's why I say geography plays a role.
So when you get outside your environment.
AB Clips, what's going on? Yeah, you got free range, like I said, bro, to clip me up whenever I go on a rant. I'm gonna sub up to your channel. I just made you a mod. Shout out to you, bro. If they were streaming today, we'll be watching they shit, but they're not streaming right now.
If you don't keep a closed mind, you can then start putting things together.
Can you transcend your environment without changing your geography?
Exactly. I did it. You did it. Nigga.
100%.
We get it. So it's a thing of being aware. But listen, we know everybody is watching it. 99.9% of the people that's watching this will never understand what the fuck we say. They can't get it, right? And no matter what we say, they still won't get it because they're being controlled, right? But for this moment,
Yeah, you got to be able to.
for this moment right here, right now,
So
right? Let's spark them if we can.
So
That's what's good about the three of us coming together.
for sure.
Absolutely.
So I want to ask you about the Catholic prayer is Holy Mary,
I'm following the count.
Mother of God,
And be gay.
pray for us sinners from now to the hour of our death. Amen. What you think about that?
And be gay.
Now look, I don't understand why they will tell men that are fathers and the sons of the convent to abstain. That goes against
boys.
the natural process of our anatomy.
Right.
So it's almost as if there's some type of demonic underlying.
Reptilians. Listen,
Let's talk about it.
So listen, I'll blame right into y'all. Y'all didn't think I was blending right in with this shit.
I knew you was done.
When you say X-Files or what you saying, just think about that. They don't want you to procreate, but they want to have sex with each other.
Ridiculous.
That's reptilian. That's demonic.
Cannibalism.
That's a spirit of destruction.
Reptile.
Because enjoyment to them is not the procreation of a family. Enjoyment to them is stopping the family, but still getting my demonic pleasure by destroying the soul of kids. When you do that to children, the demon on you has to take a innocent soul.
100%.
That's what it's about. It's not even about their pleasure, because they're not getting pleasure in the act of what they're doing to the boys. They're getting pleasure in taking the innocent.
You don't know what they get pleasure in unless you partake in it and you know what they're doing and why they're doing it. You'll never understand the inside of the brain of a person that doesn't do something that you agree in, and your ideology is not the same. Why? Because you're not inside that person's cerebellum. You're not inside that person's brain. It's not going to work. You can try to figure it out and be all psychological, but you'll never know, bro. Pretending like you know is ignorant.
See, taking that spirit. That's what a demon wants.
That's the sacrifice.
A demon needs to destroy innocence.
It's not a physical thing.
It's not physical at all. It's all spiritual.
So I want to ask with that for reptilians,
Is that right?
for these reptilians, how do they influence women and children to make sure that they guarantee this agenda? This agenda.
How do they influence?
Yeah, women.
When I was coming up, man, we watched TV shows, G.I. Joe, He-Man, She-Ra.
Was that a serious question? All these distractions, everything that they do physically to us with the food that they have us partake in the mass matter, all of it, the fluoride, everything that makes a man testosterone go down where he can't fight back against the system, everything, the doom scrolling, the kids having a 3-second attention span, all of that. The kids having a screen at 2-3 years old when the people who make the product don't even allow it in their household, and the nannies verify this, and they'll get fired if they do. Niggas don't pay attention. They be too indoctrinated in the system.
Undercats, gender, listen, cat.
And even the Hebrew Israelites, they're indoctrinating the system because they're giving all their frequency and focus into hating another group of people. So they're lost as well, in my opinion.
Yeah, I love
It go back to
you know what's crazy?
The Hebrew Israelites is lost as well because they're spending all their energy being divisive and hating another group of people. That doesn't make any sense. So they're caught in the indoctrination just as well as anybody else. So that's ignorant. And anything that they're doing to demasculinize the man anything that is toxic, being just a man, when that became toxic, it's everything. So you can't fight back against the system. The indoctrination did a hell of a job. Entertainment purposes only.
The cats was colonizers. Think about that. From the cats, they homeland got destroyed. They traveled the third earth.
Anybody who's not focused on the 99% versus the 1 is focused on the wrong thing. Because the race, anything else, colors, all that shit is divisive.
Mumra's in there, he's living with the elements.
So I was like, oh, right?
Yeah. So Mumra's there, he's with the elements. He would call one of the creatures.
That's crazy.
And then what the lion know and all to do? They crash land on there, go to war with Mumra, destroy the Berbers, and now they took over the cartoons too. Put the shit in the cartoon. They put the shit in the cartoon.
Let's go even further. You said how the reptilians affect women and kids. Look in the Bible. Who allegedly told Eve to bite the apple?
The serpent.
The serpent.
Which is a man. Which lets you know that's a spirit.
Let me go to the serpent. Let me go to the serpent. Let me go to this. And this is going to be another critical thing, but I want everybody to be critical thinkers, right? In the garden, right? The thing that happened, right? They said that Eve talked to wisdom, correct? It was wisdom. The big apple. Man. Big apple got wisdom, right?
Yeah, also this on the tree knowledge.
But it's wisdom, right? Wisdom is Sophia, right? Sophia is divine energy that I'm always talking about, right? So what happened in that garden was that woman told another woman what was actually going on. That woman told man, and man was then punished by God, and woman was punished by God at the same time.
These are Gnosticism beliefs.
I mean, these are true beliefs.
If I take Sophia out,
but not beliefs.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna take Sophia out, replace it with a man. But what I am going to show you, because the serpent was a man, like it wasn't just Adam and Eve, it was other men. But that's why women can't be in charge. And that's why
that was a good thing.
No, it's not.
It was. It was wisdom. How was wisdom bad? How was getting the knowledge of good and evil bad?
I'll tell you one thing.
How was that bad?
I'll tell you why. Because before Adam listened to that woman, we didn't have the knowledge of evil.
We need the knowledge of it.
You don't. The knowledge of evil is the what came with the punishments of God. When you talk about knowledge, it's about information. There's always information.
Always information.
Right. So when they disobeyed God, got kicked out the garden, had women in travail, had to submit. That's the evil that they learned. But they weren't supposed to learn that.
But how could you disobey something you didn't know? If I didn't know something was wrong, how could I do something wrong?
Something was wrong.
I've
never smoked crack, but I know it's wrong. Because I seen everybody else do it.
Hold up.
So even Eve, hold up. Because they saw it. Let me finish.
The tree is the knowledge of good and evil. So if I didn't take the tree, I didn't know the knowledge of good and evil didn't exist.
I'm going to tell you.
A lot of girls in Vegas smoke crack, so be careful.
Wait, let me get this out. Because when you talk about the tree,
for sure,
even the tree, the knowledge of good and evil, is what you're observing around you. And so Adam and Eve and their tribe, observing the other nations and how they living around them, we was not supposed to learn let me finish. We're not supposed to learn how evil it is to live like them. Homosexuality, that's a white man shit. We weren't supposed to learn how evil it is to live like them. So when Adam listened to his woman, we inherited the evil. If Adam wouldn't have listened to his woman, he said, "Would not have inherited."
He said, "Listen, go ahead. So listen. You'll agree with this, right? That when they bit the apple or got with the snake and then bite shit, whatever happened, that was when they got the knowledge of good and evil. Before then, they didn't have the knowledge of good and evil.
Well,
hold up, and that was enough.
No, they had the knowledge of good.
Let him speak. Finish.
Let him speak. Before then, they didn't have the knowledge of good and evil. They didn't know what good and evil was before then. So if I didn't have the knowledge of good and evil, how can I then decide? I can't have a choice. There is no choice. There's only a choice when I have knowledge of both. So this is what I want to say. And I want to say to everybody watching this, right? We have scorned the women for so long. We have said that was wrong for so long, but that was the right thing to do. Because I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. If you look up, a lot of people, you keep on saying this, but I'm not a Gnostic. A lot of people want to say I'm a Gnostic. I'm not a Gnostic. Gnosticism, right, does have some information that was taken from the scrolls.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that, right? And in these documents, it's crazy that exactly what I'm saying is in it, right? So I'm gonna say this. We always want to talk about creation, but we always talk about one creation. It was many creations. It was so many creations, we lost count, right? The Big Bang Theory, bop, creation, bop, creation, bop, creation, bop, creation. Every time they dig, they find a new earth, right? In the water right now, with so many worlds inside worlds inside worlds inside worlds inside worlds. So what I'm saying is this: the knowledge that is right here between us three. Now I got the least. I'm saying this: I'm probably the only person that's sitting on this panel that don't deserve to be here. I never really studied. I haven't read a book. I don't have the time to understand what they saying until after it's over. But no, I'm serious. But I have to say this. Right here, this is enough information to save a nation. You agree? For everybody watching this, I'm gonna say take it and say it yourself. And I got that from Nova Drew.
You know, it's interesting what you brought up. This is our spiritual truths. No matter where they come from, no matter how we obtain that knowledge, it's something that...
Why don't you when we know where it come from? We call me stupid.
I'm just saying, you just said that you don't read and you didn't study.
You said no matter where it come from. Why you gonna point out me?
I didn't point.
Why you gonna highlight that? Everybody know I don't read. Everybody know I don't read. Everybody knows I don't read. It hurt my eyes.
The words hurt your eyes?
The little tiny word. Listen, I think this. The worst thing they ever did was teach kids to read.
Oh, Lord.
So you're still...
Before they started kids read, motherfucker would read before the guy heard that teach motherfucker to read. Motherfucker was surviving. Wasn't motherfucker reading.
Exactly.
Because motherfucker living off frequency energy. Nigga, I walk in the room, I just understand. Nigga, I know what the fuck to do. Nigga, reading is the act of being fucking control. But listen, I'm gonna say this. I'm saying to everybody watching, I'm not saying throw away the fucking books. Because listen, we in Rome, do what the Romans do. But I'm saying this. First learn how to read, then learn how to live without reading. Read people. Don't read words. That's all I'm saying.
So this is how you're able to know the difference whenever there's a story that's a co-op or something that's being told to you that's a lie, because you already know what
you never know the difference. Right? Listen, after know the difference you find out in that moment, you never even choose and try to know the difference. Listen, I'm gonna say this. I never say a nigga real nigga, a fake nigga. I'm gonna say he either when that moment comes. Right? Listen, because the moment I say you a real nigga, you gonna do some fake shit, I gotta take that fact. I'm never gonna say that. Listen, I'll tell you right now, I don't know what the fuck I am. You find out what the fuck I am and measure it up once I'm dead. While I'm still here, anything is possible. Right? So you can't determine what I am or what I'm gonna do based on this moment. Because the next moment I could be back smoking crack.
That you smoke crack. You can't take that away from her. That's the truth.
That's a true.
But what do you do when you have secret societies that are putting an influence on you? How do you know the difference?
I'm part of secret society. I'm Mason. I'm Illuminati. I'm part. Listen, I'm part.
You don't need a secret society.
I'm part of the real secret society because I understand that Illuminati mean a light, and I understand that everything is around frequency and vibrations and shit like that. But listen, I'm gonna say this:
it can be a secret society if we know it.
I have not became a master of anything.
I know a lot of crackheads who do anything though. Fix a car, fix your porch,
for cheap,
for the load. I seen a crackhead climb a gutter before.
So you actually do that right now?
I believe you could.
You'll take me back to that. I don't listen. I'm saying one thing.
I've seen a crackhead take a TV off the second floor through the window.
Man, I'm not a crackhead. I'm not a crackhead.
Have you indulged in crack?
I have smoked it, and it was good. Listen, crack was good. Listen, crack used to be real good. Right? Everybody smoked crack. Crack became bad when they put the baking soda in it.
Yeah, they couldn't get either.
It was cocaine before.
When they put that baking soda in it, that's what it went back. Before then, it was good.
I got everything I do. Listen, I was over there.
Real shit. That's the realest shit.
If you have these secret societies that are
put a baking soda in, it was cocaine for sure.
So I wanted to ask you guys the same question for these secret societies that are influencing us. How do you know the different spiritual?
Well, I'm saying,
us infiltrators,
a secret society.
Order the 9 Angels, the Satanic Temple out here in Vegas, who have a satanic program in the local high schools. I'm trying to get that put in. I done been to the meetings with my disguise on. You feel me? They teach something very, very perilous, I think. And that is the lack of accountability is that the devil's side was not heard. And that's their angle. You didn't get to hear Satan's side.
We did.
And that's the angle. But they're speaking on it as if Baal and Moloch are the same guy.
But if you take God, you got to take the devil because in the Bible,
they call Lucifer the boy and star for a reason.
If you take their religion, you got to take the fact that God and the devil is the same in that book. Because in that book, God killed the devil killed nobody, right? In that book, right? God and the devil got to be the same. That's why I say I don't want to take on the God. I take on the creator that's bigger than the God. Because like when you take on the God,
why would you give a name to the creator? A righteous?
The monad, right? I tried to talk about the monad last time. He didn't want to listen, right? Because the Hebrews, what they don't want to listen. But I'm Hebrew Israelite too. Yeah, I'm Hebrew Israelite too. Yeah, like I'm not Hebrew too.
Listen to everything you say.
But the monad was the only thing that you could actually say to pronounce.
Hi, looking for an easy and profitable monetization option with super high CPM.
What we like to call God, because we like to call God like a human, right? The monad is energy and frequency. It's kind of like everything. It's like the universe, right? Everything that exists.
Check this out. So like this is from the Satanic Temple. When you sign up, you get their newsletter. You come out to the meetings. You feel me?
That should say shop Satan.
That's what they say. Hello, sinner. And they say, hail Hesenah.
But I'm telling you, if you Satan and the devil, God and the devil, if you choose that path, they all the same.
I'm gonna free your mind. All the killing is done by God.
That's what I'm saying.
Let that sizzle in the spirit.
You gotta sink that in.
Satan don't rebel against God. The angel Satan. These terminologies, when y'all talk about Illuminati and secret societies, that's bullshit. That's the distraction. The distraction is you join this satanic cult.
That needs to say why distraction.
Nah, them families, them 13 families, and the families behind them families, that ain't no distraction.
And while you join that satanic cult, on Netflix, they put the children's with LGBTQ so they can learn that. In the movies, they got the homosexuality in face. So while you look at that for the secret society, the open society is fucking you up. The open society, the open world is a Grand Theft Auto.
It's GTA for sure. The open world, the open world
is the one fucking you up. The open world is where you get the drugs, LGBTQ, the open feminists, all the black homes, everything is fucked up in the open world, but they think you got to go into some secret society to get access to what? But what did you get more access to in this secret society that you don't already have access to? Yeah. The only thing you can get is more.
Are you retarded? We're talking about they run these systems, and that's why everything is there. Not about getting more access to it. Goof, God.
Or of it. I can answer that. I can answer that real quick. Because you're in it, right? See, the secret society is supposed to be there. It's like he was saying, access to the second body. Access to the body inside the mind. Must say right there, enlightenment, right? So you can understand how to control this reality we're using your mind. The thing that we lack in our community is emotional intelligence, right? A lot of people watching this, they don't understand what emotional intelligence is. They haven't been talking to schools. They don't understand. We've been taught to go how we feel, do what you feel, say what you feel, but we should never go where we feel. We should go with logic. Right? But we haven't been taught to use that side because a lot of people watch this, they don't understand this. If you're under 25, the logical part of your brain ain't even turned on yet. So you can't make a logical decision. This is more in the science, right? So a lot of people watch this, I'm gonna say this shit, I'm gonna say this shit real good, I'm gonna say this shit real loud and good. A lot of women, even if they 50, 60, their logical part never turned on. It's true.
Damn, he's saying what I said.
It's true. But they have something else. But they have something else, right? That don't need logic and don't define logic, right? And what they have is something like this, right? If I sit there and tell you that logic and the creator don't go together, you can't define the creator with logic. So the creator is above logic. Logic can be explained, and the creator is different. it can't be explained, right? And it shouldn't be attempted to be explained. But what you can explain logically, I believe there's a few people that can do that better than me, right? Because when it comes to logical explaining, I'm just gonna wait for that moment and decide. But when it comes to people that have read and studied and understand laws and shit, you got this nigga here that can hunt Bigfoot, and you got another nigga here that can train the bitch, right? That's a bar. Them skills. That's a bar. Them skills, right? I don't have them skills, right? Them skills I don't possess, right? But I do possess something, and that's importance.
I'm tell you wisdom as well. I'll tell you that. You're wise.
I'm gonna give you something that you possess, and this is the X-Files show, right? Correct. So I'm gonna show you how the Bible, what I believe was the X-Files. You see how you talking about the second body, right? In John 3rd chapter, Christ told Nicodemus, you must be born again. Being born again is how I got my second body. So that second body that y'all talking about, that's how y'all know me from my second.
No, I don't believe in that either. See, I'm a follower of Christ, no religion. I'm a follower of Christ. I'm a follower of Yahweh and Yahshua. Referred back to the Ethiopian Bible that wasn't canonized, that wasn't made by rabbis to match the Torah. But if you want that, go to my other channel. I got to say less about this if I understand the algorithm. So do your own research. YouTube, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Our first body, his name was Tyree Gas.
Tell us about him.
Y'all don't know that.
Tell us about that nigga.
That nigga was a savage. That nigga did all kind of shit. And then I was born.
He was the one I knew that before it was crack, it was cocaine. Yeah. He's the one about that word.
Because if you do your studies and you practice correctly, they made the New Testament to match the Torah with rabbis. Shakespeare put his name in Psalms. Also, your boy King James wrote a series on demonology after he edited the Bible. So just put that. That's information. That's factual. You can go look that up. But like I said, you on this channel, YouTube, I don't know what I'm talking about. But everybody just revert back to the book.
What Tyree knew about that, bro? For sure. And then I was born again into my second body. Right. So that's how you're married. And like the first time we met, like the first time we sat down, right, I became his translator. So he say all the shit and then I translate. So I'm using that, what he's saying is the second body, to show you how the Bible marries with what he's saying. So being born again in my second body, that's how I know Big Homie. That's how I know 6'7". That's
King James, after he edited the Bible with his clergy, 47 clergymen and Shakespeare, he wrote a concession of books called Demonology, on demonology. These are facts. I don't adhere to the New or Old Testament. Yahshua never saw those.
That's how I know. That's why I'm able to travel. So when he say I'm not me, I'm not me. Now would go even crazy. They like think I'm crazy, but if you can understand what he was saying.
Psalms 82:6. God gives counsel on a divine counsel of other gods. Psalms 3-6. 82, 3-6.
He said, we are not each other. I'm not your body. So I'm not Tyree. I'm Tazaryach. So even though I'm in the body that Tyree once owned, now Tazaryach owns that body. And now
nah, bro, I'm not confused at all. King James and 47 other clergymen edited the Bible. And then there was something called canonization that took books out to match the Torah, so they were in line with each other. So only 67 books made it. The rest are in Ethiopia, the one that never was conquered by or influenced by Rome. The people that's in 2018, the one that Bible is real expensive. I know exactly what I'm talking about. You go Google Shakespeare encoding his name in the Psalms book. Shakespeare's name is in Psalms. He coded it in Psalms. So it's not a translation of words. How are you going to change the words? It's not a translation. It's an edit. King Solomon also, and it's also a King Solomon Masonic Bible. It's many Bibles.
Now that body goes over here. That body.
I'm into theology. I know the study of religion. All of them, except Mormons.
Goes over here. That body goes over here to wake up bitches, like he said. To wake up brothers, like he said.
It don't matter where that body goes.
Now, wait, I want to give you a props though. I want to give you a props though. So when he said he doesn't have the gift,
then, like I said, he went on to write a session of books on demonology and conspired to have his mother unalived. So I don't rock with King James, old or new. That's just me. And shout out to bro who know about the 88 books.
that Big Homie has, the gift that
I'm not pushing no narrative. I'm just here. I'm not pushing no narrative. I'm just here to give the information. This shit is just the information. This shit is facts. They canonized the Bible to match the Torah, and King James wrote books on demonology afterwards. These are facts. Muhammad was illiterate, didn't know how to read or write as a grown man. It took him 20-some years to write the first book of the, y'all know, the Quran.
He's supposed
to. Like, I'm different.
Correct. Because it's supposed to be 3 different gifts that could work cohesively. Because without him,
I keep saying edited. Yes, he edited it. He edited the Bible. You can find Shakespeare's name decoded in there. And then he wrote books on demonology. I'm cool. I don't want nothing to do with bro. I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm okay. So yes, I'm saying edited. If it's different, the Emerald Scrolls in the book they had 1,000 years before that were verbatim the same. So don't tell me about
it wouldn't be him sitting here with me.
That's why I call Yahshua and Yahweh. The J didn't exist at that time.
100%.
But you can have whatever knowledge and information you want to be indoctrinated to. That's fine. We don't have to have the same ideology. Don't make me mad.
Now, so just to show you how it marries all together. X-Files.
Without me, it won't be no hope for a bitch. I'll keep it real. Listen, I love all women, man.
You're talking about how it marries itself. That also goes hand in hand, like divine femininity and sacred matter, which I believe that everybody possesses.
Right.
Now, I want to ask, is there something wrong with...
I just read your comment. From speaking on how I speak and on how my community goes deeper and backs what I'm saying, not even half of my community is in here because this is my other channel. It's my entertainment channel. I think I know a little bit of what I'm talking about. And the person on the screen, that's my real dog in real life, and he has a doctorate in theology. So, yeah, don't get it confused because how I look. I've read the books you haven't even opened. You don't even know about the canonization process. You don't know about how your books made it to your Bible. Do you know about the canonization process? Do you know how your 67 books ended up in your King James Version? Do you know how the Quran was written? How it came to form? Do you know about the Torah? Oh, okay.
Showing your masculinity.
You know about the Emerald Tablets? The Dead Sea Scrolls? Oh, okay.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. It's nothing wrong with it. Because if you a masculine man, I believe that should be your outward appearance at all times. I believe your feminine side.
Dead homies is fuck King James on this side. That's just what it is. We can agree to disagree and still be friends. You don't have the same ideology with your best friend 100% across the board. I take the emotions out and I just want the right information.
Should not be displayed to the world. It should be done through your choices that you make, right? It's not nothing that you were on the outside. It's not sort of like homosexual, right? It's something that you possess because you have the ability to love.
My community knows if I don't know about something in depth, I don't speak on it at all. I have 156 episodes, 2 hours deep about these topics.
Right? You have the ability to have compassion.
Do I know everything? No. One person will never know everything, but as a collective, we will figure it all out. See, people think that when I get a different answer than what I had originally, that I would get or feel some type of way. No, I just want the correct answer. When we go down the structure of the architectural makeup of America and the theory grid and everything like that in Tartaria, I just want right answers.
And the ability to mix that with logic, right?
Niggas got emotions about the indoctrination they got. When I say niggas, I mean everybody, individuals, males, females, whoever, whatever color, because they mama taught them their religion. Their father taught them their religion, whatever the case may be. Mine did too. But they could be taught wrong too. It just is what it is. My bad.
Because like, if you just all feminine, then that's bad. If you just all masculine, then that's bad. But both in line with a bridge creates the perfect human. And I'm talking about the perfect human because, again, like I said, it's not called the brain or my brain for a reason.
Hey, Zero, that's a very good way to put it. Religion has a start date. Spirituality existed longer than the concept of a religion. I am a follower of Christ. Shout out to Blood.
My brain means it's a possession. It's a tool. It's a tool that I use. And the perfect way to use that tool is to use both sides of it. And both sides of it is the left and the right. It's the masculine and the feminine. It's like both sides of your body. When you connect them both, while you see me, I was connecting my body like this, connecting my hands and connecting my toes and connecting my body. I'm connecting both sides of my body. If you breathe, did you know this? Everybody watching, did you know right now you got two nostrils, but you only breathe through one at a time? And did you know this? That a lot of people that don't think logical or don't breathe, they breathe. I'm for real. You gotta watch this. I'm for real. You only breathe through one at a time. I'm for real. Listen, everybody listen, you know they're gonna put this in the comments. They're gonna tell you that I'm not bullshit. I'm telling you the truth.
I believe you.
Listen, if you go like this, you send signals directly to this side of your brain. And this one side of your brain is for your creative side of your brain, the other side of your brain is for your logic side of your brain. The female uses the creative side of her brain, what we call as women to intuition. Right? So right now, we all
women's intuition is always so negative.
It's just a side of a brain because they don't know how to use it. It's like this. Right now, we are all using this side of our brains to be creating, but we're doing something better than that because we are creating also with logic. We're using both. I mean, we're downloading the frequency. We're saying shit that we don't know, and we also saying shit that we do know logically. We're using both right now. So I'm saying it has nothing to do with being gay. It has something to do with energy.
But we're talking about gay.
No, I'm just saying. I say masculine feminine side of the brain.
His first body speaking out.
When I say masculine feminine side of the brain, I'm not speaking of what everybody thinks. See, masculine feminine side energies like that. See, human perception is male and female, gay and straight. I'm speaking energy, not human perception.
A lot of niggas have
right. So we say when I say feminine energy and masculine energy, I'm speaking in the form of energy before it takes physical form. See, a lot of people watching this. That's kind of like probably where you got to translate me at because I'll be speaking of things in a spiritual sense.
Right. You're talking about that divine energy that you're
saying. So, but it's sometimes, but when you speak on a spiritual sense, it's always in line with the physical. But you got to be awoken to see it. They can see the connections, but you can't because you stupid.
Nobody can agree with you.
No. Well, then I'm wrong.
He's wrong here.
If he did, I gotta be wrong. I gotta be wrong.
Big homie, you mentioned something right now. You said, why is it that female intuition is always negative? Please dive deeper on that.
Yeah, because like,
catching up.
No, listen, I'm gonna tell you something, right? There was a lady named Tasia Howard. She was born into a cult, And she took a lie detector test. She was chloroformed. She had a baby in the house. They removed the baby from her inside the house. All kind of crazy things happened to her. Oftentimes when I go on retrievals, there's often an enabler to the pedophile. And that enabler, 9 times out of 10, is a female person. Now, I asked this woman, I said, what were you thinking when you let this take place? You know what she said?
My intuition.
She said, I was 13 when I was married. Why should I feel any sympathy for her? And then she told me her intuition told her that I was coming. Usually my show was bad news for people because it's like, damn, you feel me? Like, why you doing this bullshit? And, you know, dangerous people, especially men, really only respect danger. And I tell people this all the time. Like, a lot of times, ladies will think they can outsmart the danger because they are lady. You don't have the physical strength to match up with your cunning. That's why it's smart to align yourself with wise, smart, strong men so that you can have a layer of protection for that time when you feel like, you know what, I'm going to stand on some business today. But I always tell people in this world, if the world knows a woman is unaccounted for, they're going to do crazy shit to you.
Yeah. What I'm saying about women intuition, right? This is what I'm saying. Like, you ever seen, and people got to understand this.
If they know ain't no killers coming with that black on, they know ain't no men showing up, they going to do anything to you in this world.
Women intuition is just like, I knew a nigga in the hood, right? This nigga that I knew in the hood, he was always saying shit. He knew everything that happened. He knew exactly what happened. Then he started doing drugs. So them skills that became enhanced. He kept doing it way too much. Like, he didn't understand nothing. And that's understanding with the woman, because the woman can't take control of her physical body and like kind of align the information that she getting, then it's going to be crazy. But if she align her physical body and understand, like, get taught by this nigga, then that connection can become a good connection. And then she could be aligned perfectly with the creator. Right? But you gotta say this, women just out of line. Right? If they get in line correctly, then things will be better. But I'm saying that I don't believe that it should be fixed.
A lot of them openly practice witchcraft as well, man. That they're learning from the internet. They got altars in their house. They got the crystal.
I'm gonna give you a wild question, a wild scenario of a woman need realignment. Mr. Boxer, Clarissa,
that's a shield.
She need realignment. She just got banned from some management because she slapped a woman.
Oh yeah, the promotion for the Gamu fighting.
Now she has a great man, Papoose. They have a great. I enjoy that relationship. She doesn't diminish him at all. She gives him his props and he lets her go.
For sure.
The realignment she needs is to be taught when to act over the top and when not to act over the top. It's not that she's not great. I think she's like the best female fighter right now. She knocks everybody out. But that does not mean that she has to have that energy everywhere. So her realignment ain't major because she already reveres her husband, with him, stand by him in the whole nine. Papoose got to look at that and say, okay, don't act out of your element, and teach her, don't let a woman get you to act out of your element. Because apparently the woman been talking about her for months or whatever. So Clarissa feels justified with the slap, but she don't see the danger in that. If she don't control just that aspect and everybody know they can trigger her and make her out of her character, there's going to be somebody she's going to be slapped that the ramifications she's not going to recover from. Right? So that the man got to come in and just tweak that. So now that's not taking her power away, because Papoose don't take her power away. But Pat got to say, hey, you was out of pocket with that one.
And the reason I
ain't even talk about, before you go, I ain't even talk about publicly. We don't have to know whatever he said to her, but he got to pull her in and say, that was too far, bro. And then we start seeing a slight change in her. That's what it takes. That when we talk about fixing a woman, it's just to make her better. It's not to shut her down. And if Papoose was to do that and make her better, she's already at the top. Now she go to the top. Right. And she continues to be that, and Papoose continue to be the cat in the back.
I agree. A woman does need to be aligned properly, but I'm just saying that job is not something that a man take over, because that job is going to be a long and hard job.
Then you
to try to get someone to use the power within themselves is hard because
power within themselves. Clarissa had a documentary called T-Rex. This is somebody that I know and I'm friends with. I follow her a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the reason I thought you're right is in her documentary that showed her come up all through Olympic trials, she always wanted a man.
Right.
She went against her trainers. They said that you can't date.
Shout out to the folks now, the GDs in the building. The Insane's been in the building, but shout out to the Black Cherry. We in here, tied in. Shout out to you, brother.
Went against all of that to make sure she had a man.
Right.
Now, there was a time where she was the leader of her family. She had a boxing event coming up. She was getting almost $400K for this fight. She carried it all inside the press conference, and her brother and her family followed behind her, knocked out the rival trainer, put him in a coma. She's lost the whole event, everything. This is the second time something like this has happened. She put her hands on Alicia Baumgartner. She should have never did that. Neither one of these times was her manager. So this is how I know that what you're saying is right. 100%.
Because if Pat was good, she wouldn't have done that.
No.
So she got to learn how to be like that when Pat is not there.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And this is what I'm talking about, so everybody can understand. I love talking about Clarissa Shields.
For sure.
Because Clarissa Shields is the opposite of the typical woman.
100%.
Because she's the star. Pat is not the star like she is. This is not to dismiss Pat and his popularity, but it's not like Clarissa. Right, but it's not like Clarissa.
Superstar.
And he's comfortable letting her be her. And most men are comfortable with a woman like that does not use their star power to make him be less of a man. So they don't do that. So they're the perfect harmony to me of a man and a woman that can play both of their roles, don't disrespect either one of their roles, but that's a slight tweak in Clarissa needs.
So Pat do got a type, you feel? Because he got the type, you can sit downstairs and see what that sound was on road. So think about that. You got to think about it. If you a female, you got hands like that.
Yeah, right.
You definitely got hands. She already emotional. Her uterus getting ripped out every month. You catch her on the right day, she put hands. She gonna whoop the crib.
Yeah.
So that's why it take the right man for the right situation.
Yeah. So exactly. So
she can whoop the crib, G.
So Cap was just discussing about how he likes to take women and help to align them to a better version of themselves where they can be, their full potential.
100%.
I want to dive deeper on that and ask you, what does a perfectly aligned woman look like?
So a perfectly aligned woman is a woman, I would always put the Most High first. So that's always my belief. So the Most High has to come first, because then you had made a point to say it's not for us to understand. It's not for us to understand God's logic. You made that point, which I agree with. It's just a point to obey. So I don't have to figure out why he said to do what he said do. I just do it. That's logic. That's the first thing a woman has to have. A woman has to have the understanding. I don't need to understand his logic. I just need to obey it. Now, every woman, like the Bible says, if a man doesn't have a woman, he wanders up and down, wandering. That's why most men, if you don't have a woman, you're not complete. So this ain't even to diminish her power. That is a power. The Bible also says that without that, besides God, the woman is the most powerful thing on the planet. Sure. So I'm not even taking that away. When you think about that, Bible would tell you men steal for women. The Bible would tell you that when the king, as powerful as the king is, his woman smacks the crown off his head. You know what that nigga did? He laughed at it.
Now you telling the truth.
Now, if a man,
you wait all the way to tell the truth.
If a man was to smack his crown, he'd beat the shit out of it.
Right.
A man wouldn't even think to smack the king's crown.
He wouldn't attempt it.
But that woman in her preeminence knows I can smack that nigga's crown because that's my name.
For sure.
Real talk.
For sure.
But now, in order for her to get there, she got to learn to respect that man. Listen to that man. Know her role, that as great as she is, her power comes from her man. When you said that if your enemy knows you don't have a man with you, sure, they know they can do anything they want to you. For sure. No matter how much money a woman has, no matter how much popularity, no matter what she has, without a man or defense behind her, she doesn't have anything. And that's what she needs to understand. She has to understand her power is not in her vagina.
Because I was a bodyguard for a lot of big names. And like, it's a lonely world for a female. You see what I'm saying? So it'll be a lot of times where I'm outside the room and I'm hearing crying and all kind of shit because all the relationships she had with me was temporary.
Right.
So even though
Man, I needed some members I could trust on this side. You feel me? On this channel. This my OG channel. This the one that I started with. This the one that got me into the game. So I needed, you feel me? Some righteous members I know that got me, that ain't gonna shoot me in the back.
she's famous to the floor and advanced wealth, everybody treat her like a hoe still.
Yeah.
It's hard to escape that.
Yeah.
So that is one of the paradoxes of that condition for sure.
And one thing a woman has to understand when she decides to pick a man, she has to understand every man is a hunter and every man has an agenda, even if he has the right agenda.
Well, that's great.
And women don't realize that. Women think they taking niggas down. You is not. You can't take a nigga.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I'm saying this because he always want to say when shit good and then says when shit gonna throw you off. Women are Medusa. You look at them, they take your soul.
No, I didn't want to talk about. No, wait. You don't even know what I was saying.
Oh, we're females there. Oh, bad.
This part. But I mean, when I say women can be Medusa, and women can stone a man, but they can't keep a man if it's just their pussy that they usually keep their man. Because you know what that man gonna know?
That's what I've been saying.
What that man gonna know is, yes, this pussy is good, but if this pussy is good, there's more good pussy out there. A lot of really fun.
You got the rolling fours on every day.
That woman,
you can
speak to that nigga's soul.
Chief.
He knows it ain't too many.
I'm saying
that's why the baddest, the flyest nigga on the earth, and he's with a woman, they're like, what that woman get? That woman spoke to his soul.
That's why I want to.
And one last thing. What I wanted to say first, when a woman thinks she could take a man down, here's my advice.
Women need to make their men feel like they could take over the world. If you could do that, you got it.
Ladies, let another man examine him. If you ain't got a father, let your uncle do it. If you ain't got an uncle, let your brother do it. Just bring them around like a party and let them have a conversation with them. Because your uncle, your father, your brother that care for you, after they talk to that nigga, they're going to come and tell you everything about him that you don't see because you too busy looking at his physical or his monetary or anything. We see something you don't see. It's no different than when you bring your woman around here.
Saying he thinks she don't see.
Yeah, everything. Because you can't see that. It's no different than when a man is blinded by that woman's titties or that man is blinded by that woman's ass. And you bring around a female, whether it's your sister, whether it's your auntie, your mother, somebody that you trust. And they're going to tell you if she's hustling. Because you can't see that. Because you blinded. You got blinders on because you just want this relationship to work. Because you got all you like. Big homie said he got all those women. He see them boo-hooing and crying. Look, but I guarantee you they had a nigga that they thought was the one. But they didn't.
You can't see it in emotion. Listen, you can't see the emotion. I'm just saying right now. If you get mad, the logical part of your brain shut off. If you get too much full of love, the logical part of your brain shut off. So people try to use.
What is an AI pen test? Well, this is the latest buzz in the security world. And in 60 seconds, I'll attempt to explain.
Love to communicate with women. You cannot use the language of women to communicate with women. You have to use logic. Because once I try to use what you possess.
Everybody double tap that screen, hit that like button. Everybody at the same time. Let's just get it out the way. Everybody double tap the screen, hit the like button real quick. Just double tap. Get some like-minded people in here. Shout out to y'all.
Then I become a victim to that, right? I use logic when I deal with women. I use logic when I deal with kids, right? Because that will make sense, right? Love don't make sense.
I thought you said you can't use logic to talk to people.
I said when I deal with them.
Okay, go ahead.
When I deal with them.
I got a homegirl.
When I deal with
she started talking to this dude.
Why you always stop me when I talk?
He was a light-skinned nigga.
Get weird.
Got curly hair.
You don't like the light-skinned niggas.
Listen.
You already make sure
this light-skinned nigga was a nigga, though. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Because she's obsessed with his green eyes and how he dressed. I'm like, gee, he kicking with all of my homies, and LL is black as hell.
Nah, see, the thing is, woman's love is not by condition. Men's love has no conditions. You could be on your ass, and we still gonna rock.
So what this mean? He don't have certain barriers.
If a man can't protect, provide, or do whatever that is her thing, then there's no love there.
You look him up, he got 10 domestic violence charges. You see what I'm saying? He had been in jail for 2 attempts. All she sees is his green eyes.
Yeah.
I'm like, you need to pay closer attention to this man outside of what you. I don't look, calm your horny ass down. You finna get in the jam. And that's how I talk to my homegirl, just like that. I don't sugarcoat them until just like that.
Yeah, well, I was trying to finish the point, but listen, if you are trying to do that, right? It's like sex, right? A lot of times, if you, like he said, you can't see certain things in women because you are blinded by the pleasures, right? You want sex. So a lot of times you don't listen to a woman talk. You don't know what she got to say. The only thing you care about is the pussy. A lot of times if you ask a man right here, what's a woman value other than sex, they don't know what to say. They don't know what to say. They don't know a value of a woman, right? So I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm talking to a lot of men that understand women at all, right? I went settle it just to understand a woman, right? Because listen, I'm going to say pussy is either poison or it's a blessing. You choose.
That shit delicious.
You choose, right? Because I'm gonna tell you this. A man that's I'll tell you this. I've been rich a long time. And the richer I was, the more pussy I wanted. The same pussy I wanted destroyed me. Because there's no pussy I couldn't have. It got to the point where I was getting so much pussy, I got to looking at myself like, damn, do they want me or this money? When I realized they wanted that money, they didn't want me, pussy became different for me. I began to want something more than pussy. Because I can pay for pussy. I can't pay for I can't pay for one.
That's what I just said. You looking for somebody that can talk to your soul. So you got to give you a care.
Correct. So that's my next question, follow up.
See, I've always had a different outlook on that. Like, I'm fly. Like, I've been athlete. Like, I don't know. I never had them problems like that. That should always been whatever.
You said a woman speaks to your soul, and that's the one that a man will stay with.
Yeah.
What are some examples of how a woman speaks to your soul that you know this is a strong woman?
Oh my God.
What I'm saying is how much empathy they're putting into that. Like, it's not that serious. Like, don't make me irritated when you're around me. Like, can we have a conversation or can we be quiet and just chill?
All right, we talk about women for 3 hours.
I did a little better than strippers.
No, that's 3 hours.
Damn, you love hoes too?
Think about it. In all of my relationships, the ones who was the nicest to me,
we still talk about spiritual influence that's going on in society.
Exactly. They job.
That's what
I ain't have to fail. You see what I'm saying? Shit, we was kicking it.
They need a daddy. That's why you listen. They come and structures and shit together. They see a daddy.
They want a structure.
They want a daddy.
Yeah, as soon as that start happening, I get on the positive.
Yeah, see that? See, you don't want to be their daddy, man. You gotta be their daddy.
Well, y'all need to be a woman daddy. I'm saying this. People understand this. It's like this. When it comes to women, you don't need to be a daddy. Women need freedom. They need choice.
They got too much freedom.
They need choice. They don't have freedom.
The Bible says where there's no hedge, the possession is stolen. Our women are stolen.
I'm saying a lot of people think that they can just tell a bitch what to do, but a woman should be more like a cat. A black cat, for example, a black cat give it a negative energy, right? The purr alone can heal you, right? It heal you, right?
So that's why you got the white dog.
Listen, I'm
white. So who you call white dog? You ever said
no? Man, don't get the roles. He always talking about black and white. I'm fucking for it right now. Did you know the roles are switched? Did you know black is original white because black and white is switched, right? The white man is original black man, and the black man is original white man. White means purity. White means purity. I was gonna say that, like, but it's just been switched, bro. Good. So I'm just saying when I'm saying shit.
I disagree with that.
I'm saying shit that people don't understand and probably never get.
I understand you.
I'm on a whole different freestyle. I'm a prophet of the creative game. I'm telling you this.
But it wasn't no white people on the planet.
Gang, I'm saying everything came from one thing. Everything exists come from one thing. Is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying this came at this time, that came at that time. I'm in a space where I understand that time doesn't exist.
So right? You're explaining the confusion that's going on, that switch between different
There's no confusion. Listen, confusion itself is the plan. Listen, I'm saying y'all complain about the plan, but the plan is the plan, and the plan is gonna happen according to the plan.
I run a podcast solo. No producer, no editor, no tech skills, just Riverside. I get high.
There's nothing you can do about the plan. Because again, we cannot understand the plan. The plan is not determined by us. The plan is determined by the creator. And trying to understand the creator is stupid.
But you know, to follow that plan, you do what he say.
Oh, we align with it.
Right.
But listen, we align with it. And sometimes as I align with it, where it take me is where I don't want to go. So again, I end up following the vibration where it takes me. Right? A lot of times
you gotta stay with it, like you said.
Gotta stay with it.
It's not for us to understand the creator. Just obey the creator.
So I get what you're saying. Like if the man, like, so it's like me. That's what I believe. If you're in a household with a woman and a man, I believe the right one lead is not the one with the right money. It's the one that have the correct line frequency with the creator.
Whatever that choice has to be made, if she has the right choice, follow that. He has the right choice.
Yeah, it's a freedom. It's a connection. It's a connection.
And that's why society is always trying to break us up from that connection with the creator, that frequency. But it's up to us to be able to determine the difference. Right. For example, you're trying to confuse us right now with beings such as aliens and demons. They're trying to say that aliens are currently demons. Do you think that that's a spiritual distraction, or is this some true bias?
Demons are emotions. I can tell you, a lot of people understand this, and I'm gonna tell you what I mean. When you choose the emotion, certain things get in your body, and you don't be yourself. You become someone else, right? That entity that come in you, the direct way it enters through the emotions. The emotion is a direct portal for the demons to enter through.
It's not as simple as just saying it's an emotion, because I've been to exorcisms. 3 of them, I'll never do it again, but each time they had the windows open.
Hey, we got 56 votes. We need 100 likes. Keep the live going. We'll keep the live going. Let's get to 50 likes real quick. Everybody just hit the like button at the same time. Appreciate it in advance. Get some like-minded people in here. Double tap the screen. Hit that like button. This is episode 156.
Because once the priest was to cast out the demon, you have to leave the windows open so it can go back out into the universe.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is that simple choice becomes the fact it's a emotion. It's an emotion game. Everything that we break down, that we didn't possess, that changes from the fact of the being of just in peace is emotion. The only thing that takes you out of peace is emotion. That's why people can't get back to peace, because they're too busy looking for love. They're too busy looking for happiness. They're too busy looking for those things, so they cannot truly find peace. Don't ask me, am I happy? I'm not looking for happiness. Because in the search for happiness, also I have to search for pain. Because happiness, the other side of happiness is pain. I just want to be at peace.
Yeah, demons are aliens.
It's a different.
Demons is something different. Aliens is just some shit that can avenge you. So when Christ returns, you fight.
Yeah, they're trying to make a holy war right now.
Yeah, exactly. What y'all saying?
Do you believe that we're in a spiritual warfare?
Hell no, 8%. And you know how you know we close? Because they're releasing all the files. Them releasing all these files on these flying.
If you want to go into a deep dive on Project Blue, you know what? You go to that link that I just dropped in the channel, in the comments.
Sausage.
Conspiracy theory channel. I don't talk about none of that over here. I like the algorithm. The algorithm like me over here.
UFOs, I would call them IFOs because it's identified flying object. You can see that in the Bible when Ezekiel said, I saw a wheel inside of a wheel.
Yes, sir.
It's describing what you're seeing in the Bible. So there's nothing new to the Bible, or nothing new to what we know. And so now what's the play? The play is to let you see all these UFOs, you see all this shit flying. So when the real UFOs, or what we would say Christ's return comes, you know what you're going to say? We got to fight them niggas.
That's the deal.
But they coming to fight us. So the play is to make us forget that Christ is returning, which would be to us an alien because it's coming from another world, to think that it's an alien. So when Trump and all of them say, we got to fight this entity, you think of Independence Day. Instead of thinking that this is the Redeemer that's coming to set everything in order.
And you're saying the wrong word. Alien just means not from this land. They're extraterrestrial, interterrestrial, ultra. They're not from this terrestrial plane right here. Maybe another terrestrial realm, maybe interdimensional realm, maybe outside the ice wall, entertainment purposes only, YouTube. Just telling something I saw in the movie.
That's the reptilians. The reptilians, which is the white people, got to convince you to fight them. Why? Because the reptilians enjoy this work. The reptilians enjoy everything that you see on this planet. They enjoy the chaos. They enjoy the fuckery. They enjoy the misappropriation of your identity. They enjoy the abortion. They enjoy the drugs. They enjoy everything. So an alien, I'm using aliens so y'all can understand. So if an alien is coming to set things right, they have what would
Why does it even have to be one of those R people? I'm not even gonna say that word on this channel. It doesn't even have to be one of those R people. Who is the ruler of this plan, this realm? What does the book say? Duh.
any enemy do to convince you to fight their enemy? They will convince you that the enemy of him is your enemy too.
Right. You got the reptilians and then you got tall whites. Like that people say the tall whites is the one that's in direct communication with Trump and all of them, right? They're tall whites. Reptilians is different. See, people understand this. When they came here, when this earth was minded for the gold, they came here with a lot of different alien species. A lot of different species was in jail from other planets that was already in jail, and they came here.
Where do you get that from?
Right, this is true. You can look it up, right? Which when you look it up, make sure you understand that what you see is what you get. But what I'm saying is, so this is how the reptilians and all them guys. But right now, you gotta understand this, right? There's these documents right now about the P-47. They're 47,000 years in the future, right? And they look totally different.
That's a piece of ABS,
right? So you gotta understand what I'm saying is documented, right? Listen, I wish I can say that this stuff is not true, right? I wish I could say that we live in a world that was wasn't filled with other entities that we sometimes can and cannot see, but I can't. But what I can say is this: the only way to control it is take control of your consciousness. That's the only way to control it, right? But again, reptilians, tall whites, all these entities are here, right? And I'm saying this: people don't know this, but he got a certain kind of heat seeker that sees the spirits. Yeah.
I make over 100K with Realize, and I'm about to show you my exact ad strategy. CPMs are rising up on traditional platforms. That means I was paying more just to show my ad.
Oh yeah, it's a clear camera.
Yeah, what ask him. If you go to see the Tesla right now, you park the Tesla in the cemetery, you're just gonna see spirits too walking. Because like I'm gonna say this, you have a body outside your body, believe it or not, I can see it. I can see it. I can see outside, I can see it right now. And there's certain things I see different colors. Like when you see rainbow colors, I see different colors. There's a lot of things that certain beings in this dimension can do, and there's certain things that you can't do. But when it comes to alien, I won't say alien, I would say just us. Because it's always been proven. When the P-47s came, they told you we're from the future, so all the aliens is just us. So right now we live in a simulation, but we don't understand if we are the only ones in it.
Hey, when y'all talk to the P-47? Good. When somebody talk to the P-47, tell them to come and get us out of this captivity.
See, that's the thing, right?
We were captured by God.
So we see the classified files come out speaking about a galactic federation. And then you look in the Bible with Psalm 82, which says God reigns on the divine council of other gods, or he judges amongst the gods. Mm-hmm. So you can't monetize all these different religions.
I don't be saying bullshit. What I say, I know.
If there's literature that says other gods or other deities or beings exist.
Or there is no God but me.
Right. So I believe that Galactic Federation and that Divine Council are one and the same.
Right. And then you know that.
Now, do I believe that we are the only creation of the creator? It's impossible. Mathematically, it's going to be an impossibility due to the fact that, you got petroglyphs from 11,000 years ago that show certain creatures that look just like us who travel here from Zeta Reticuli. So what does this all mean?
Right. It means this. It means same things you said is true.
So we got to look a lot further because they setting us up for a holy war. We see J.D. Vance come out and say that aliens are demons. We've seen Tucker Carlson come out and say that he doesn't want to learn any more about the phenomenon because he thinks it is demons. Then on May 17th, they rededicated the United States to Jesus Christ. And then now here comes the precursor, the Euphrates, the water level is low. We're hearing them speak about the book of Revelations on CNN, which is crazy within itself.
The book of Revelations, the book of Revelations simply means a re-reveal, right? The re-reveal. Right? A lot of people understand this, a lot of people don't understand this, and a lot of people don't understand this. And the time now is to understand this because the time of the Alpha and Omega is over, right? Because listen, I'm going to say.
No, it doesn't mean whatever stupid shit he said means the restart. Whatever he said is not true.
A lot of people don't understand nothing about aliens, but you think you do. Big homiecc trying to tell you, right? And I'm trying to tell you, but you can't just think your suit too tight.
That's what makes the Bible the trump of it all. Like, because as these events are occurring, what are they resorting back to? They're resorting back to what the Bible has said. No, they were resorting back to what the Bible has said. As he said, he mentioned Revelations. He mentioned Psalms 82. I kind of have a different understanding of that, but I get why he says what he says. So I still would say aliens and demons are different. And the reason being is demons is something that you are. Like, you are a demon.
Demon? Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So the reason why I say that is because when you make a demon be responsible for your actions, then you never correct it. Because you're going to say this demon made me do this.
Your choice.
YouTube is not a channel for this. This is just a movie that's entertainment. I've never seen whatever they call it, alien extraterrestrial come down and do something egregious to a kid. I've never seen them do the things and put the systematic structures on people like the government does. So when that day does come, whatever it may be, and they don't need ships to fly around. So yeah.
There are signs of actual demonic possession, and somebody was being a piece of shit.
So what I'm saying first, so here's what I'm saying first. Like, in the book of Tobit, there's a woman that had 7 husbands. She never laid with her because a demon that she was possessed with.
Alien doesn't need a spaceship. I've never seen an alien come down and harm a kid. So who are the real enemies of this? The 600,000 individuals that go missing every year in America, but entertainment purposes only. That's not the channel for that. Y'all go to that link and we can get into a deep discussion on that. But here, I'm just listening.
She would do the unalive. Everybody knew that she was the killer, except her.
Double tap that screen though if you want to go further than this interview.
I didn't know. And then the brother Tobit that came and took a demon out of her, took a fish, took the gall of a fish and the aroma of that fish, cast the demon out of her.
Sounds like magic.
So I'm not saying that you can't have a demon in you. What I'm saying is you are the demon because that thought is you first. Before you can never be possessed.
Yeah, that's how it gets that in.
Right, exactly. Before you can ever be possessed by emotions. Exactly. Sure. Like James 1 and 2 says, let no man say when he is tempted, I'm tempted of God, because he can't be tempted of evil, but every man is tempted when they're drawn away of their own lust. So it's what's in you, right, to where you become, I'm gonna use words y'all like to use. That venue for my audience, I gotta say this for my audience. If y'all wanted the words I'm using, it's because of this is the X-Files. Mm-hmm. So it's you are the port that allow us either the good or the bad to enter into you. It's almost like you ever watch there's an episode of Tom and Jerry where on each side of him, there's a good mouse and there's an evil mouse. And the evil mouse is saying, that's the white side of your brain. And they all whispering in his ear. Jerry makes the decision.
This woman in Kansas City searched her name and found 6.1.
Take this opportunity to double tap that screen. We'll go beyond this interview and the esoteric if y'all get to 50 likes.
But both voices is in the ear. So you can see that in the Bible too, in the book of Jude, when it says when Joshua was dealing about the body of Moses, Satan is arguing with Michael over how to bury Moses. And Satan to him, Michael says to Satan, the Lord rebuked thee. Now, when you go to Zechariah, the 3rd chapter, you see that it's Joshua that's dealing with the body of Moses. So Zechariah is giving you the physical what's happening. It's Joshua He has Moses' body in front of him. Jude is telling you what's happening in the spiritual world, where you have Satan and Michael trying to convince Joshua what to do with the body. That's everyday life. With every decision you make, you have a good and a bad telling you what to do. So when you think you got the voices in your head, you can't blame the voices for your decision.
Hold up, but good and bad is the same as no duality, right? Because the choices become different. Because if you murder a person in protection and you murder a person in self-defense and you murder a person just to kill them, that's all murder, but the murders are different. So there's no...
Yeah, that is different. So the first two is not murder.
There's no good and bad. Somebody died.
The first two is not murder.
Somebody died. The person pulled the trigger. That's murder.
The first two is not murder.
The perception...
Self-defense.
The perception of it changes. The perception of it changes what it is, but you cannot change the fact of the act of what it was done. But human perception think that you can, based on intentions, but you can never determine the intentions. It may appear to be self-defense, but I make it appear to be self-defense. It never was self-defense at all, right? Because I put myself in a situation to where I understood what I was going to do, right? So it wasn't no self-defense, right? But the court going to rule it as self-defense. I know a lot of times if you can go in the hood, I know you going to shoot me. I know I'm going to shoot you. When I see you, you pull out a gun. I pull out a gun. I blast you. I go to court. I get self-defense. No, nigga, that was murder. It was intentional. But in court documents, that's going to be self-defense. So I'm saying there's no right or wrong. That's what I'm saying. The only thing to determine right or wrong is the intentions. And the intentions you can never determine. That's determined by the person. So I'm going to say this. I can't decide what's right or wrong for nobody else because I don't know the intentions of that person. That's all I wanted to say because everything else he said was right, but I can't agree with right or wrong when it comes to determining it for people.
Right, mine's controlled by the
Now, I think you guys are simplifying it into the extent of you have the consciousness of the good and evil that can be your influence. Right. What if it's somebody, for example, that has schizophrenia and there's more layers to that?
Bliss.
That's a blessing too.
Schizophrenia is a blessing from God. It's a blessing, but without grounding, it becomes a curse, right? Because schizophrenia, you begin to get information from all different realities, right? The problem is when you cannot ground yourself in this reality to determine which one to use at which time.
I would call that.
But it becomes crazy when you cannot determine what to do.
Yeah, the Bible calls that legion for we are many. That's a person.
Everybody are many, right now.
We all legion.
Correct. Yeah.
A lot of demons call themselves legion.
Yeah.
I seen a demon at an exorcism say, "For I am legion." That's crazy. I never heard nobody say that.
Yeah, that's what that is.
But I'm just saying, I'm saying it's a gift, right? It's a gift when you determine or use the correct.
I just got the chills. I never heard nobody else ever say that. The only time I heard that legion shit.
Yeah, legion to do them.
So go ahead. So you believe that this is something that's a blessing?
Listen, I believe that everything we look at as bad is not actually bad. Because I come from an environment that where you gonna say that it was bad, but it pushed me to where I am today. So was it ever bad? I say no. I think bad is another one of those human perceptions, right? And perception become a problem because if I can go to the hood right now and it could be a lot of niggas out there, I can go see and I feel safe. I walk very calmly. I ask somebody else with me, they gonna think it's a bad place, bad environment, but though we look at the same exact place.
Just the experience.
Right? So it's just determined by the person.
Yeah, if I go in a white neighborhood, that might be a bad person.
Now it's open to your perception of your reality. Do you believe that someone else can navigate?
That's different. See, I believe that people give that power to people, but they don't have that power.
That's why the global mafia is so important, because our perspective, our ideologies, and our narratives is based on the circumference of our perspective in the box of where we come from and spent the most amount of time. So you don't even agree with your best friend 100% across the board, but we can have a conversation. Stick around.
Well, the power is always that person.
I drop videos every day on 2 channels.
The power is that person's choice, right? At the end of the day, I'm gonna make a choice to do what I want to do. Nobody can really make nobody do anything. At the end of the day, that person gonna make a choice to do it. And you never know why they decided to do what they decided to do. That's why I say everybody in the world playing poker, bitch, what's your hand? Because you never know who nobody is or what nobody is until they choose to show you.
There you go.
How the fuck you know? How can you tell?
The spirit of discernment.
Right? So you have to understand that the only way to know, the only way to tell is not to put a tag on shit. I ain't gonna say what the fuck it is, nigga. I'm just gonna look at it. I'm keeping it real. Right? A lot of people want to say, oh, this is good. Oh, this is bad. Nigga, a lot of bad places been good to me, nigga. St. Louis, nigga, you gonna say it's bad. Nigga, been good to me. Nigga, it made me, nigga. How you gonna say that's bad? Nigga, it's good. But bad things happen in good places. Nigga, bad things happen in the church. The kids getting fucked. Right?
That is true. I am from somewhere that's notoriously known for being top 3 worst places to grow up in the United States ever since we've all on this channel has been born. But I'm blessed enough to have 3 monetized channels, a whole bunch of members, and a community that we draw information from.
Ask the priest.
And an entertainment community.
Right, but same priest that fucking kids also giving some people a good message.
But you come in, if you seen me walk in my crib, you would never expect that I would be going on live and having a discussion about something esoteric or whatever the situation may be.
Preacher, priest, choose. So I don't know what's good or bad, game. This is what I believe. I believe this. And Jesus said it best. Clean the inside of your cup before you clean it out. This is what I believe, and I'm gonna say this clear as day. Everybody in the world that's watching this, if they look good on the outside, I swear to God on my life they bad. And everything that looked the baddest, that's the good. See, that's the switch. You can just tell when you look at the world. Everything has been flip-flopped. And the word is, you're going to understand the difference. But without that, you can't.
Do you feel that you are good on the inside because of your outside?
Listen, I don't know. Listen,
I'm not saying, go ahead.
No, you listen, I'm saying, what I'm trying to say is something so powerful, but you will never get it, right? You'll never get what I say because you can't comprehend. See, comprehension is different, right? The type of logic I possess is not the type of logic you find in the book, right? You got,
What if you could make a song using only your voice? Let's start with the drums.
Control sense. I got common sense. Nigga, it's difference.
Can you explain the difference?
Yeah, there's a big difference because common sense is the sense to know the difference, right? Once you have control sense, the only thing you know is that. That's why a lot of niggas that work in school, they work for niggas like us. We got common sense, the niggas have control sense. Now, bitch, work for me. Because you have the sense to be programmed. There's nothing wrong with the book smart people. Right. They ain't gonna work for the niggas with the common sense. Yep. I got common sense, nigga. If I got common sense, then I got sense to do all things. I don't gotta be trained to do shit. I don't need a white man's school for what? I have common sense. You don't have to teach me to do what I do. Nigga, I've been doing it before you. Nigga, I taught you. So how the fuck you gonna dare teach me?
You know, Christ said, I'm glad he kept this from the wise and prudent and gave it to babes. There's a lot of men that studied the book and got these scholars and collegiate academics and shit like that.
Can't teach me shit.
The spirit of the Most High to actually understand.
Listen, you can't teach me shit.
Another point.
Because I can't read it.
Like Christ, when they was out there teaching, you know what they called them? They called them unlearned men. Even though they had the power of the Most High. Even though they had the power of Christ.
Yeah.
So it's not about your book smarts. Yeah. It's mainly about if the Lord is with you.
Yeah.
If the Lord is with you.
Because all of us have been touched with the spirit of wisdom. I've been touched deep. I've been touched good. I get touched all the time. I enjoy being touched by the spirit. You can bring that up out.
I've been touched and I've been touched deep by the spirit.
Don't let it
Go ahead,
It's your fault. No, it's your fault. See, you started off fucking playing with me. Now you think everybody want to come on the X-File want to play with me. But I already knew you was going to do this. I said before it started, you was going to show some favoritism, right? To Big Homie CC, because you know, y'all off the grid shit. And you also show favor to him because he light-skinned.
Why would I favor him for being light-skinned?
Yeah, I already know. I already know what you do.
They brothers in Christ.
Exactly. And I gave you a copy.
He's an ordained minister, you know?
Nah, I didn't know that.
He did what?
Bro's ordained minister.
Absolutely.
Ordained what?
Minister.
I'm a licensed ordained minister.
Go ahead.
I marry people.
This is my partner.
In Vegas?
Yeah, in Vegas.
It's crazy.
I don't want to hear that.
We go out feeding the homeless, bro. Quote scripture to them.
One thing about Ro, I'm saying everybody watch the X-File do this. Ro is very intelligent. No, he's intelligent. He's very talented. He's very book smart, but he don't possess common sense.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm telling you, everybody understand Ro is a smart nigga in the room. He understand
I don't possess common sense.
Let me give you an example of how Ro has common sense. Me and my gang-affiliated homies are standing in front of a business. One of them have a Draco out. Another of them have another firearm. A guy pull up, say he's from Grave Street. So we having a miscommunication. A Ro decides it is time for Ro to go. Bro said, you know what, big homie?
That's scary.
This is not my crime.
That's scary.
That's not scary.
You say, you know what, big homie?
Look.
It's time for Ro to go.
Common sense is this. You know common sense. When you in the trenches and shit get to moving, be still. Don't make no sudden movements because they're all eyes on you now. If he had common sense of a body, he would understood that. When you in the trenches, when you in the field. Listen, I'm in the field, nigga. I'm still. When I pop out,
he was born and raised here. He know these streets.
Listen, he understood at that moment.
Yes, he free.
That was first. Listen,
he said,
the only thing make you retreat is fur. Nothing else in the world.
He wasn't involved.
The only thing that make you move backwards is fur, nigga.
He didn't even have a spot in the back.
Only thing that make you move backwards is fur.
Until this situation.
No, what's that? What is it?
After the situation with done, bro said, you know what?
We'll cut that part out. That's fine.
It was gonna get spooky out there.
Nah, we'll cut that part out.
It
will come get bro. They forgot him. They will come get you.
You talk about these different pathways that you got between these portals that you can end up on. You said spiritually. Now, do you believe there's also physical portals on this planet that people are being transported to other sides of the world?
Yeah, they've been hitting the national parks, for sure. That's a fact.
Physical portals. Like what? Bodies can go in?
That's a fact.
So, one question: if you go to physical portals,
this is the truth.
If you come out of it, your skin recreate. I heard your skin recreate when you go to the portals. Like you go in and you come out, it'd be you, but it'd be like different skin. Yeah, your skin have to turn like atoms and shit gotta go apart.
Are you talking about a racial switch? Or are you talking about the flash?
I heard when you go through the portal, like yo, after you gotta go from energy to matter, energy to matter. I heard you gotta do it like this.
You know, you can read that in the Bible. When the angel grabbed Daniel by his head and teleported him, grab Habakkuk by his head and teleported him.
Yeah, you gotta go energy to matter.
He shot Daniel and then brought it back.
It's the only way you get the dimensions. You gotta go energy and then turn the matter once again. Energy matter.
So like the problem with the Philadelphia experiment is the people were getting turned into energy. So that actually makes hella sense. Entertainment purposes only. I don't know what I'm talking about on this channel. YouTube, this channel doesn't talk about anything like that. This is a movie that 607 Unc is about to make. I don't know what's going on.
The highest concentration of missing persons in the United States are all the national parks. Documented.
Okay. More than Triangle. Just that because a lot of people go to parks.
More than Bermuda Triangle?
More than who? The Bermuda Triangle, yes, more traffic. I think you said
you got Bermuda Triangle shit.
That's true, nigga.
That's definitely real.
You know the first missing cases of the Bermuda Triangle started right after they ended slavery.
100%.
The document. And it's in the same slave trade line. So you can never travel there again. Those lands are cursed.
They should have did this shit before we was traveling. How about that?
LJ, you don't even know. I don't even think you realize this is not even the same channel. This is a whole different channel, bro. Dead homies. This is the channel that, you feel me, that be on the no jumper shit.
So like,
this what got me outside. This is the channel for the Damus.
I need to bring some common sense to y'all.
Well, any member really from anywhere.
I mean, fuck the slave.
If you look at the videos, it's all about members.
They trade over.
Interviewing straight members.
When the slave trade was happening, somebody should have made them slave masters.
The slave trade never happened. Find a slave ship here. You cannot find one. Let me tell you why slave ship never happened, because we was already here.
That shit didn't happen. I agree with Unc on this one.
Right, listen.
That's true.
Who's over here? Listen.
That's fear talking.
I'm saying.
You're afraid of
though we're slave, listen, we are prisoners of war.
You're afraid of
We're prisoners of war.
So you said
listen, if you was a slave, listen, we're prisoners of war. Because if you was a slave, war is different. Slave, they kill you, they murder you.
If you want some information, some deep dives on all these topics, go to that link right there and sub up to that channel. I drop a compilation of conspiracy theories and non-mainstream news every day, and I talk about what the algorithm do not want me to talk about.
They do all this shit to you, right? That what they do to you, right? You gotta understand this, right? We are prisoners of war because they worthless. Right? Right now, everybody still go to work. We go to work and they have monetized the sun. They have monetized earth. They have monetized water. They have monetized natural resources of the earth. Right? That's all I'm saying. So when I speak, I just try to.
But transatlantic slave trading is real.
I try to make sure people understand that we have been in prison, right? And they have made it slavery so they can look superior, above, right? But there's no above. It can't be true. If it's true, show me a slave ship. Just one. You can show me.
Show me one. We say Grand Rising on this side, fitness game, but what's happening? What's bragging? Grand Rising, love one.
The Titanic. You can show me every other motherfucking ship.
They can't show you the Titanic.
That motherfucker under the water. The millionaires, you just see the millionaires, these dumbass, they got 6 billionaires, they dumbass, all got that.
If you do the math on the numbers of how many people they said came over here and the amount of time it would have took to cross, to make that trip there and forth, it would take abundance of upwards of 56 years or something like that. The math ain't mathing, but do your own research. I definitely don't know what I'm talking about on this channel. On this channel, I don't know who said that. I just heard that somewhere.
They dumbass all got the boat. No, that's happened. Look at this drown. 6 billionaires wanted to go see it, so they all got built a ship to go see it. They died too. And they died too.
That go back to having money don't make you smart. They ain't had common sense.
No, they died too.
Have you ever seen any of the transcripts of the breakdown that they have for the slave ships, such as the GD?
You know why he died? Why he went in the water? No, because the water is the real way you get up. You go down, you get up. The water, only thing that fight back. The sky don't. Right? It's different worlds inside the water.
No, like, sky fight back. That's like a homie getting
not like the water. Why do you think they haven't? Why do you think they haven't did this? You know what I'm saying? You talking about a different type of thing. I'm talking about a type of thing where you can fly.
Oh, sure.
Water has memory. It definitely does. Water is powerful.
So when you going down to the water, shit happen. It's lakes under lakes they can't even get to.
You take salt baths. That's how you. Let me shut up. Never mind. Y'all won't talk like that. Go to my other channel. That's why we out the algorithm over there. Be having 2 channels like that, we'll be dumb. Let me shut up. But I'm gonna just say what 11 was doing to disassociate her mind from her physical body. That's not fiction. That's not made up. That's how you enter the astral realms and things like that easier. Entertainment purposes only. I'm just telling a story. YouTube.
Right.
This channel definitely doesn't talk about stuff like that.
You get to the lake, there's a lake under that lake. So I'm saying it's worlds under worlds. When you talk about the lake, it's rocks in the lakes that turn to fishes. They get down there as a rock. You get close to it as a fish.
I mean, we conduct energy. We literally we can close our circuit, we can open our circuit. Let me shut up. Never mind. Let me shut up.
Teach.
I gotta keep it cool on this channel. I wish I could. Join me on the other channel and we can have a vast discussion. Grab a membership.
Right.
Or subscribe to me on Twitch or Kick.
That's not true.
That's true.
Where have you seen this?
Gangs, everything else.
But free speech ain't free.
I'm telling you it's true.
And I'm not sacrificing this channel. I'm not doing that.
It's worlds under worlds. Just like right now, you don't understand about the dolphins. You don't know what the dolphins do. The dolphins communicate with humans. That's why the dolphins took the humans down there to build the whole underground city, and then the humans took the dolphins. It was 40 dolphins ended up missing and came up on the sea dead after they kidnapped humans. Right? You don't understand about the mermaids. What's going on?
Y'all probably like, why even have this on if you're not gonna go in depth into it? I didn't know that was gonna be on this esoteric subject, or I wouldn't have clicked on it. This is something from my other channel, and I just don't care, and I'll just say everything that I have done research about. But right here, I'm about to shut the hell
up. And all this shit go back to the fallen angels.
That's actually where we do a lot of our research on this, dolphins and mermaids.
But if you can speak telepathically, dolphins, whales, and you live to 180 years old, 500 years old, I'm sure you know some things about the earth. I'm just saying. You've been in the ocean for a while. I don't know.
When I use that, I use the terminology, but not in the sense of what they say.
There's probably a million different names. You see what I'm saying? Right. Like, we got like seraphim. We got
underwater man.
Cherubim.
Biological man.
Sirens.
Ain't none of them fall in.
No, when it comes to sirens, on all of the
Austin. I'll sit here and meditate for 30 minutes. Are you stupid, dumb, or retarded, bro? Go get you a channel and do what you want to do.
pirate maps from the 1500s to
the mafia is here for me, not you, my nigga.
Late 1700s. They all had locations where they said a giant octopus called the Kraken was there, it snatched the ship. And then they say areas where they had sirens or mermaids. Right. But oftentimes, there was mermen that they saw. And
what's the difference between merman and mermaid?
Mermaids are said to be sirens that sing and lure you to your death. Mermen will come up on the beach and grab you and drag you into the water.
Yeah, believe it. It's crazy. So I had to be men they was dancing with, because they say it's one called, no lie, they come on the beach all the time. They say they call them moto. They gave them
alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go over there, they speak about the number all the time.
Yeah.
So a lot of things that we take here to be make-believe over there is dead serious to them.
Right.
When I was in Mombasa on the coast, I interviewed the fishermen. They called me Biggie or Hatari, because Hatari means danger. And they say I'm always asking them about stuff that bring danger. Now, they said that, listen, these things exist, but these are our tourist areas. That's why we close the beach after a certain time.
It's impossible for you to trigger me. I would have to decide that what you did triggered me. And I said I'm going to stop talking because I want this channel to stay in the algorithm. I don't know what your reasoning for telling me that is. So that's why I spoke on it. Goofy man with a goofy plan.
Because I talked to people that were serious men. And two of them gave me the very same description. They said they went for a nice swim. When they came to the water's edge, they stood up, turned around. They felt like being watched. They seen something with greenish gray skin, looked like a man with these large black eyes staring at them.
Exactly.
And they said they got the urge to dive into the water. And they said they fought the urge and they ran away.
Nah, he's straight. Don't unless somebody say something disrespectful about a set mods, don't delete what they say and don't block nobody. He all good. He's straight.
You get the urge because you don't understand, like,
I love to have conversations.
The man that got kidnapped by the dolphin, you say, I didn't know what to do because the dolphins talk to him telepathically. Right? We just ended up doing it. But you gotta understand is when you come to what's going on now, even with
I'm ready to go.
And what America just did.
Listen, I'll show you something.
If you want to talk about that, you talk about America just did. America just used sound to defeat and steal oil, right? So a lot of technology right now we call we call alien technology. They want to call alien technology, but I want to say it's different technology. Did you know this? They are duplicating animal technology, right? They're taking animals and they're duplicating their technology and they're turning this technology into technology, right? So a lot of people don't get this part, but I'm just gonna say this: in this world, you got to be aware. To be aware, to be alive.
Absolutely. Now, one closing, I want to ask you in this technology that you're speaking of. You said there's worlds above and below, and especially in the waters, there's worlds within that ocean as well. Do you think that there are UFOs leaving from the ocean that we're seeing in the sky?
All the time, because that's the only way in. Right? A lot of people don't say. A lot of people want to think you can go up, but we're in the firmament. There's no way you can go up, right? Even when they do go up, and I'm gonna say this, and I hate to say this because it's gonna.
All right, so the people that believe in the Bible, right? This is a question to the people, right? It's a question to y'all. The people that believe in the Bible, how do y'all believe in space at the same time? I'm just wondering. Because in the Bible it said there was a firmament created. Even the encyclopedia used to say that there was a firmament at 13,000 feet in Antarctica. Anyway. But yeah, how does that work? Let me know.
Did you know that on the rocket? did you know that on the rocket ships, the only way to get close to that sun, they gotta coat it with metal on the rocket ships. So outside, that's like, other than that, it's gonna burn. It's not gonna get through.
You mean melanin?
Melanin. Now you say it.
Melanin.
Yeah, I don't read.
It sounds like you're
I'm a prophet. I get my information straight from the creators. What I'm saying is they put that on there to get closer. So what I'm saying is that's not a way that you can go, right? The correct way to go is to go down and then you end up.
Do you believe that these UFOs
I know.
Are these UFOs potential slave ships?
What do you mean?
You're talking about in the spiritual and capturing.
No, they got Negro hymn, those swing low sweet chariot is.
What you say, bro? Is UFO slave ships? I ain't heard that one. What? Okay. Let me shut up.
Speaking about UFO,
they
want to say it.
What you call it? You call UFO. I call it natural.
That's what I was saying.
I call it
because that's what the chariot.
It's normal, right?
That's something that they use. So they're looking to get souped up for sure.
Right. It's normal. It's natural, right? So just like you gonna say right now that talking telepathically is only for the dolphins, but it's the original language of the original human, right? We don't have those abilities, but though we are capable of those abilities, right? So,
all right. So I don't believe in space either, as they say, as above, so below. So I wasn't talking to you, not like that, brother. But you feel me?
When it comes to the world inside the worlds, I'm telling you, these worlds are here. Some people can see it. If you're looking down at
I don't know if flesh is matter. I know we're 6 carbons, 6 electrons, and 6 protons and 6 neutrons. That makes a person 666.
Animals like the ants and the way they deal, that's a whole nother world. They got their thing that they do down there, and that's what they do, right? It's so many worlds inside worlds that you don't understand. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this for real, and a lot of people watch this ain't gonna understand this, but I don't know how to brush my teeth till I was 40. Let me tell you why. Listen, let me tell you why. Because I always brush my teeth in the morning. But did you know that you must brush your teeth at night? Because in the morning, your mouth actually releases things that actually cleans and the bacteria in the morning. And if you wipe that off your mouth as soon as you get up, then you kind of like fuck up. So you should wash your. You never have bad breath because you actually clean it. And then there's another thing you can do. The other thing is you got to mix different kind of chemicals. You got to mix things. You got to mix lemon with baking soda. Right? These are things you got to use, right? Because these things are natural, right? And these things will protect your teeth, protect your gums.
You made a lot of people have hot ass breath. Man.
No. All right. Listen, you can say how you want to say it, but these things that I say right in X-Files, and I reveal things that was previously unrevealed.
Baking soda, coconut oil, or you can use straight peroxide. That's a go for sure. I don't know about the just at night shit, but yeah.
Thank you for that.
It ain't been revealed when you should brush your teeth.
Because you got hidden knowledge.
Ask your dentist what toothpaste they use. Y'all, I bet y'all get some hilarious answers. Like none.
So you got forbidden.
Yeah, you got people don't know.
And we have explored on our hidden knowledge.
You ain't explored shit.
Our hidden knowledge, our forbidden knowledge. I appreciate the insight that you've given Big Homie CC.
Why you keep starting with him? And why you started over there? Start with me first. Say bye to me last. Yeah, you right. Yeah,
no, go ahead. Let's go first.
No,
thank you. I appreciate your time. All right, Cap. We thank you for your insight, how you've enlightened us, and you let us know about kindness and as well.
A real eye-opener type of episode, and I hope the audience can really kind of grasp what they're seeing. Someone from my walk of life, Hans walk of life, Big Homie walk of life, 3 different total spectrums, and it just was perfect. And
Oakland. We already pay the highest taxes of any major city in the state, but we receive some of the worst services. Now politicians want to raise our taxes.
Actually label the region north of the wall as Tartary or Tartaria, a massive territory that appears again and again in ancient cartography. In some documents, the structure itself was even referred to as the Great Wall of Tartary. Now combine that with the strange architecture, the scale of the wall, and the mystery surrounding Tartaria itself, and the theory becomes much darker. Some believe the wall is not Chinese at all, but a surviving remnant of a lost civilization that once stretched across much of Asia, a civilization later erased from history. So the question is, was the Great Wall really built by China? Or are we looking at the ruins of something much?
Spam it up. This is a good one in the comments to see where we at with it. Do you think the Great Wall of China is the Great Wall of China, or is it the Great Wall of Tartary? In my opinion, it's the latter. Just based off the structural facets of it and the way the rows are positioned, it makes sense.
That 1000%. The government, yes, have some draconian reptilians. Now, obviously, to the people out there, some people might obviously be aware, but for those that are not aware, break down this draconian reptilian and what type of being. Is it a being? Is it a human? Is it just a name? Or
we're all here in human form, but influence comes from outside of this realm. And the draconian star system is 303 light years away. But you can start to see the patterns in people. A lot of them are military. A lot of them are highly sexual. They're definitely manipulative. They're willing to trade. Okay, let me slow down for a second.
Yeah.
Supposedly Adolf Hitler was offered a deal from extraterrestrial or future beings to trade technology for human life. That we're going to give you technology from 5,000 years in the future, whether it's anti-gravity or all these other things, and Hitler said no. So then they came to Dwight Eisenhower. You can look this up.
Yeah.
That he disappeared for 2 days and nobody knows what happened to him. But people later on, it got leaked that he met with higher dimensional beings and they traded technology for souls. So basically, they would feed humans. Like when these Epstein files came out, they talked about eating human flesh and then obviously the pedophilia and things like that.
Yeah,
that's a very real thing. These are part of what the Dracos and reptilians do. Is that again they like to eat humans and they like to eat them alive. That's a very real thing. And so I'm saying this as somebody like it was rabbit hole after rabbit hole mixed in with the people that I met in my life and their patterns and their habits and the things that they do and the way that they value people and the way that they see people. So all governments are compromised. Okay, whether that I'm not saying everybody's in the know because the people we thought were bad, like Vladimir Putin, I don't believe is bad.
Okay.
I believe they all somewhat work together just as a part of the system.
Yeah.
But I think that the actual people with souls here, even Kim Jong-un, we all thought he was the worst person ever, but he's really protecting his people from the Western world because the United States, the UK and Canada, they're all compromised. They're willing to trade human lives for the power, the money, even the fame. All politicians, Hollywood, It all plays a part in this.
That's gonna ruffle a few feathers. Everybody gonna have their own opinion. He's saying it as a matter of fact. Make sure you come to your own conclusions, your own opinions, and do your own research. Entertainment purposes only.
13 years. That ends in February of 2027. And the new cycle is called the Rise of the Sleeping Phoenix. I would almost describe it as like the evolution of the human going from Homo sapiens to Homo luminous, you know, like intuitive man, intuitive woman. And so that new 413-year cycle starts. So beyond that threshold of February 2027, so like look into the planning and the foresight of exactly the divine timing and stuff. A lot of the astrology supports it more like we're going into such like wild unknown areas. Expect the unexpected. It's like expect the unpredictable. So I've been kind of just resting more on the laurels of everything that I see is like the light's going to win. Like the disclosures are coming. That part of the February 2027 human design thing is that people's free will and being deceived, that can't last anymore. Like that, like it's over. It's like it's kaput. We're already starting to see that. There is an unpredictability of how that, I think, information comes out, but it's most definitely.
You may not know it, but you are a chosen one. You are watching this video because this message is for you. You've always been the black sheep. You've always been someone who's different, who thinks outside of the box. Maybe you've been labeled a troublemaker. Maybe you could never sit still in school. Maybe your family resents you for no good reason at all. That's okay. In fact, you are this way specifically for a reason. You came here so that you never would conform. You came here to show everyone else a different way of existing, of living, of being, of thinking. You are here not to feed the system, but to shift it. And now that everything is happening and seems like the world around us is collapsing, you're confused. You thought you were here for something bigger and better. But I have to remind you, don't give up on your mission. Don't give up on the feeling that you are here for a purpose, a reason. Don't give up on the planet around you just because it's been disappointing your whole life. What we are seeing between 2025 and 2028 is the great collapse, but it's simultaneously the great choice. So try not to get caught up in the illusion and try and focus on just a choice between two things. Not what president to vote for or what side to choose from left or right, but what frequency you want to be in.
We're going to end it right there. Left wing, right wing, same bird, but what frequency, what vibration do you want to be on? Be a positive member going out into the community from your...
Hey, Meta, play Gorgeous.
Global Mafia, welcome back to your home for non-mainstream news, conspiracy.
To mystery, and with cries of the poor.
Calling saying, Daddy, come look at this. I went and looked. I said, golly, Nance, and turned on the hot water side. It was clear for about 5 minutes. Then it was the same way. But you want to know what? I would love. Look at that. Golly, Nance, look at that.
Double tap that like button, hit that like button if you feeling videos like this. Go to hit that link, and I got nothing but this content for you all day.
The truth about UAP and UFOs, and if anybody's can do it, it's him.
One of the most unconventional people in the entire UFO disclosure ecosystem, covered in tattoos, a former artist, a former martial artist, but he's at the center of it all. This documentary, Sleeping Dog, that I just watched, this documentary provoked the release today of 2 of the videos that were first seen in the documentary, meaning the rest of it's probably real too. Jeremy Corbell, it's great to have you on. If this is real disclosure, what are we getting from the War Department here? What is this?
Right. So is this real disclosure? We've had people testify with their hand up to God and country that not just UFOs are real, that we have been reverse engineering non-human intelligence craft, that we have bodies, alien bodies. I don't know how else to say it. They call it biologics, just to keep it kind of more open. At least we have the pilots that are non-human of this craft. And if that is true, if what people risk to be able to say to the American public and to Congress under oath that this is all true, like David Grush, Dylan Borland, Matthew Brown, etc., right? Then what we need to know now is, what are the real questions? What are we being shown? We're being shown parts, as you said, and that this is fact, that in the documentary Sleeping Dog, we did a little provocation. We showed a little bit of some tiny things that, as journalists George Knapp and I, will be.
Something slammed into the moon so hard that it somehow erased more craters than it created, and scientists never even knew that it happened. So NASA just found a brand new crater on the moon that is 225 meters wide, about the length of 2 football fields. And somehow nobody even knew that it happened in the first place. But here's the part that is actually insane, because this thing hit so hard that it sent rock and dust flying over 120 kilometers in every direction. That debris was moving at over 1 kilometer per second, which is faster than a bullet. And then all of that material landed on top of the surrounding terrain, burying smaller craters that were already there. So this one single impact created a brand new crater, but it wiped out dozens of existing ones underneath a blanket of debris. NASA officially stated that a crater this size only forms once every 139 years, which means that we just witnessed something that's not going to happen again, and obviously a very...
is the only one who posted a music video filled with terrifying hidden messages, and we all misunderstood what he was trying to tell us. The video starts immediately with Justin arriving in some kind of banquet hall filled with men and women who look rich and influential. 2 of the guests are even wearing diamond crowns on their heads, and that detail is not insignificant. We also can't forget that during Diddy's trial, former bodyguards allegedly revealed that princesses attended those party. Then in the video, the orchestra is made up entirely of children. You have to understand that they are there to entertain the adults, and during that time, the guests are stuffing themselves with extremely strange dishes. To us, the food looks disgusting, yet to them, it all seems delicious. One of the first dishes shown contains cherries, and in Christian artistic tradition, the cherry represents sweetness. But in Canada, Justin Bieber's home country, the symbolism is completely different. When someone says they lost their cherry, it means they lost their... The worst part is that at the bottom of the plate, you can see a picture of Justin when he was a child. The message suddenly becomes clear. These people were consuming Justin years ago. Through this video, he is explaining to those who truly see it what he went through during his youth. You can doubt all of this, but just know that Justin clearly confirmed these explanations during an interview a few years ago. Despite how happy he appears in the video, the filming was extremely difficult for Justin. Behind the scenes, it was revealed that he suffered multiple panic attacks and had to delay filming several times because he wasn't feeling well. It brought back very painful trauma for him, and honestly, it's easy to understand why. Maybe that is the price to pay for becoming famous.
He said maybe that's the price you pay for becoming famous so young. I don't think having things done to you that you didn't want done, your innocence and your childhood getting took from you, is a cost of anything in the world, anything on any realm.
Earth is hell. They've told me that many times. Earth is hell, because that's where people hurt each other. It's not what you think it is. So that's why they don't want to really come here, but they know they have to in order to get it all worked out. You're the one who is writing this whole scenario. There's nobody up there who is judging you and punishing you. You see your life. You see what you have done. You see the people you have hurt. You make the contracts. You judge yourself. And there's no harsher judge than you yourself. You see, you're the one that are creating this because you know you have to pay these things back. And that's where karma comes in.
This is not prophecy, but prediction. If this was predicted 27 years ago, somebody knew something. Okay, here's the list. This is an abbreviated list. I could have made it much longer. You know I can. I didn't. Okay, you ready for the list? Fast mutating viral disease pandemic. Genetically developed vaccines. DNA database tracking. DNA chips. Get this one. 1997, gene-based pharmaceuticals. Transmitting genetic instructions for a disease process. How about this one? You ready for it? Wait for it. Artificial intelligence to determine gene patterns. 27 years ago, who had heard about AI? Apparently they had. How about this one? Robots for doing genome sequencing. And then this one blew me away. Using recombinant DNA for making spike proteins. 1997. It gets even worse. Smart homes. They have a whole chapter on smart homes / smart cities. This one will absolutely floor you. It did me. In 1997, and this is, you can do the word search and research yourself. They predicted, not 2025, but by 2020, that people would be working from home virtually. Oh, come on. Nuclear devices causing widespread contamination. Nanotech devices, this stuff was never even heard of. Digital currency. And last, but certainly not least, vaccination programs. I'm sorry, I got to chuckle, because if I don't, I'll cry. Vaccination programs run by organizations like the World Health Organization for a global killer that has yet to emerge. First printing, February 9th.
Do the math, 1997, what, 30 years ago in a few months? So these things are planned out 50 years ahead. DARPA, Raytheon, technology, 50 years in advance. We can't even conceptualize what they possess right now.
Ether pump right here. That's what this is. So this goes into the ether. Now it's interesting because in the 1920s, the ether was removed from the school books by the Rockefellers and Rothschilds, who owned the schooling system. Obviously, if they taught people about the ether, then they can connect to uranium and radium and free energy. But if they don't teach them, they can keep them dependent on the Rockefeller oil all the time for the rest of their life. They faked an experiment in the 1800s to say that the ether was fake so that people wouldn't look into it anymore. But when you get into the flying saucers, you also get into the ether pump, and you get into all of the different flying saucers which utilize the ether. And it was interesting because Mr. Lin, who was connected to the ether pump, documents by the FBI right there, showing that we could just tap into the ether for free energy and unlimited energy all the time. But, you know, that doesn't come at $5.65 a gallon and 20 miles per gallon. So you didn't learn about that. And somebody just said Mickelson morally. Yes, that's the name of that experiment.
Since the UFO files have come out, I thought that I'd share this with you. If you take the word pineal, you find the word alien. And if you go to this movie called Alien, it looks like an egg, which looks exactly like your pineal gland. We all know the pineal gland is the seat of consciousness, where awareness meets the mind and the mind meets the body. So it's where consciousness, an unearthly life form, meets the physical body. So what is the meaning of an alien? An alien is an intelligence or life form from outside of Earth or outside of human civilization. So that makes consciousness the alien. Consciousness is not originating from Earth. Consciousness is heavenly. It exists outside of time, space, and matter. Hence why your mind can go into the past and future while your body remains locked in the present moment.
What is this? Why have they tried to remove it from this photograph? This is the Wayne County building in Detroit, Michigan. They forgot to remove the reflection in the water. They have clearly removed whatever is in the sky also, as you can see in these next photos. Does that say Secret Service? The more that I study this one photograph, the more questions it brings. If you look at the reflections in the windows, they add more to the mystery of what could be in the sky that they removed. What do you think that these are a reflection of? Is this the hidden technology that could explain how they built these buildings so fast? Why would they try to cover it up? Let me know what you think it is. Isn't it odd that they were throwing these stone buildings up so fast all over the United States at the same time?
Members, Global Mafia, if you know me, that's a great place to end the compilation because I believe going down and figuring out the ancient architecture, who built these buildings that we found and man, that's the 3-hour mark. Y'all want videos like that? Y'all go sub up to my other channel. I got the link plastered right there. Everybody, that was Intellectual Street Thoughts, episode 155. I am Cash, capital K, $ for the S. Make sure y'all tap in tomorrow, same place, same time, same space. Shout out to everybody who tapped in. Shout out to LJ, you got your colors, growth and development. Appreciate everybody who tapped in. We built these. Who is we? America? So we built Fenway Park in 250 days on horseback and carriage. All right, I guess if you believe it, I do too, bro. Whatever. Make sure y'all tap in, though. Like I said, I am Cash, capital K, $ for the S, your Intellectual Street YouTuber. Y'all know how we gonna take it out. Hit that like button, sub up. You here for a reason. And don't forget the $. Make sure you tap into both channels. You talking to the wrong person. I'm overversed in every religious text. My dog, shout out to you. You believe in aliens lost in the sauce. Who said anything about my belief in aliens? If you would have been listening to the whole program, aliens are nothing but people that don't come from here. I believe in extra, inner, ultra. It's other places beyond this land. Space doesn't exist, but you weren't here for that. This 3-hour monologue. Catch up.
Run a jet. That ain't good enough for me. Had you all night long trapping for weeks. Baby mama handling my business all through these. Can't take no for answer cause I'm a king. Used to reward myself every month by grabbing a piece. I'm backing in the park at the lake, finding my peace. You getting used to.
And while you at it, go read Psalms 82, 3-6 about the divine counsel of gods.
Being broke, I'm getting used to eating. Phone doing numbers like Curry do at the 3-point. Set you some goals and go achieve them. Believe it or not, best idea is yours. You gotta believe. Ain't shit for freak off your ass, take a swing. Don't feel comfortable eating shit in the morning if I ain't make no cheese. If I run into my old math teacher, I might throw him a G. And at the end of the night, pouring good cup counting cheese. And every day I leave the house, pockets on E. Run it up, stuff it away, and keep repeating. Work like a dog, so enjoy myself over the weekend. Nigga, we eating. I said, nigga, we eating. Just mash all my thoughts together and start to believe it. Oh shit, yeah, we eating. Thank the Lord, we fighting, we eating. Just mash all my thoughts together, start to believe it. Just put 2 and 2 together, make 6. Oh, I can't believe it. Shit.
I used to shoot all my videos with hooker boy. We outside. Hey, boy, we outside.
Kid a deal coming through. First, nigga. Hey, did it again and again when them pussies say I couldn't. Hall of Fame, why you little niggas rookies? I be cutting over cookies. Damn right, I took an oath to get this motherfucking money, even if it's on the floor, nigga. Now run it up. Damn right, I'm on a mission. Hey, now run it up. Get it on a mission, nigga. Hey, run it up. Fucking right, I'm on a mission, nigga. Hey, run it up. Hey, I'm on a mission, nigga. Both phones slapping, steady switching up the low. Broke nigga in the way, steady speaking to a hoe. I done been up 7 days, cause there's money on the floor. I can teach your ass some plays if you really wanna know. Get high with a thug, baby, take a load off. See that nigga steady calling, baby, turn your phone off. 2 to 10 in a week, When I see my road, I can make a levy break, nigga, from a phone call. You know I'm plugged in this bitch like a motherfucking wall. 13 with the gritty shoving work up in my drawers. Ain't no motherfucking half, damn right I want it all. This my motherfucking life, hustle stacks so we can ball. I'm on that G shit. Back when Webby had them 16s, I was tugging on a mini trapping in the diesel jeans. Cross the line and I get to seeing evil things. Put a nickel on his head, then I didn't see a thing. Did it again and again when them pussy said I couldn't. Hall of Fame, why you little niggas rookie? I be cutting over cookies. Damn right I took an oath to get this motherfucking money, even if it's on the floor, nigga. Now run it up. Damn right, I'm on a mission. Hey, now run it up. Go and get it on a mission, nigga. Hey, run it up. Fucking right, I'm on a mission, nigga. Hey, run it up. Hey, I'm on a mission, nigga.
Appreciate everybody that tapped in. Hit that sub button.
I ain't no doctor, but I'm losing all my patience. Bitches let it pack itself. It's a motherfucking spaceship. Do that shit again. Make it public, think we in relations. I'ma do a spin move like a nigga in the Matrix. Out of state, switching lanes, me and Trey like we racing. All this ice around my neck got me froze like a glacier. On the road with your bitch to a date, I'm about to take her. You won't see this hoe again once I get her in my stable. Go hard for all my niggas in the pen and ain't able. Go yard, hold the blow a nigga like some angels. Still posted on the front. I be welcome where you can't go. I ain't no doctor, but I'm losing all my patience. Bitches let it pack itself. It's a motherfucking spaceship. Do that shit again. Make it public, think we in relations. I'ma do a spin move like a nigga in the Matrix. Out of state, switching lanes, me and Trey like we racing. All this ice around my neck got me froze like a glacier. On the road with your bitch to a date, I'm about to take her. You won't see this hoe again once I get her in my stable. Go hard for all my niggas in the pen and ain't able. Go yard, hold the blow a nigga like some angels. Still posted on the front. I be welcome where you can. Huh? Purse first, bitch. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. What? I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. With all this money around me, pussy nigga can't get near it, can't get near it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. With all this money around me, broke bitch can't get near it. I done bossed up. I woke up this morning to a quarter in a soft cup. 86-inch on the wall, cup with a wall up. 86 bins ain't a foreign, put your car up. That old ass whip sounding like it came from Walmart. Bust a pack with Zig in this bitch, we gon' have a ball. Well, let's see who get the ball first. Passing never ball hard. Baby, I'm a P, you gotta pay to hit my call off. Bought a double C, now she should 98 in the 4-door. Baby, I can't see it, me being with a poor whore. Mini shopping spree on Valentino in Dior store. Money on the floor, so I gotta get it. Naked women on the top floor. While I'm eating chicken, said something I can hear you, cause them funds is sufficient. Running to them rags like a nigga in a scrimmage. Said something I can hear you, cause them funds is sufficient. Middle of the summer, turn this bitch into Christmas. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. What? I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. I thought you said something, but I couldn't hear it. With all this money